Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the other side of the coin and welcome to your latest live watch along. Club World Cup is buzzing. We are on full flow right now. Some very entertaining matches yesterday. I thoroughly enjoyed it. And today we're going to continue on with Chelsea's game, which is going to be fantastic. It's been a couple of weeks since we last saw Chelsea Football Club. So very, very excited to see them again. Before we talk deeper into this, Ishan, my man, how you doing?
I am doing awesome, and we are back with Chelsea Watch Along, a Chelsea pre-show, and this is after we won the UEFA Conference League. You know what I mean? A trophy that we, it might be a minor trophy, but I don't get it was a trophy. There's another up one for grabs. We must take it.
Set. It completed the set, bro. It completed the set.
I want the next Chelsea merchandise I buy. I want a badge in the middle of it saying FIFA Club World Champions. Do you know what I mean? I want that. Yeah, I mean.
I definitely want the Club World Cup, man. It's going to be amazing, but it's a lot of hard work, Ishan, man. It's a lot of hard work. If everything sort of goes our way and everything goes the way we are expecting, we are bound to face Benfica in the next round, and then we're bound to face PSG down the track. And we saw what PSG did to Atletico Madrid. They made beef mince out of PSG. PSG looked at Atletico Madrid and said, you know what? I'm going to make you into this nice little beef mince, turn you into a nice patty, and then I'm going to make kebab out of you. I'm going to make some nice kebab out of you. That's what they did, man. Incredible. Ishan, first of all, Chelsea, obviously, they've not, the season's finished. A couple of weeks we've had off. It was on my birthday, by the way. It was on my birthday that we won the Conference League. And since then, it's been just a bit over 2 weeks since we last saw Chelsea. Since then, Ishan, we've added Liam Delap to the squad. I can't wait to actually see him up front. Then we've also got Andre Santos back into our setup. And we've got Dario Asugu as well. So the midfield looks like it's quite stacked. It's got quite a lot of backup options after Enzo Fernandez, after Caicedo, Romeo Lavia, this and that. It is a bit weak in the wings area. We've let go of Sancho. We don't really have any backup options there. We've got Tariq George. We've got Pedro Neto. We've got Madueke. How are you feeling, bro? How are you feeling against LAFC with the new addition, especially of Liam Delap?
No, I think so. I'm confident. For the group stages at least. LAFC, I think so. It's going to be easier than what it is that we anticipate going in the later stages of the competition, right? But again, like I told you, miss, this is a very good platform for number one, the new players. For example, now it's going to be Andre Santos and Liam Delap, to be very precise, right? And it's going to be good for them to gel up with the other boys, right? And point number two, for the players who were out of touch, out of form until the end of the Conference League and the previous, a season of the Premier League, who were out of touch, were out of nick. These are the games that you get back to the groove, get back to the pace, get your touch back, and come back to form. That's what the team needs you. And look, miss, do not get me wrong. If we start playing well, gel up well together, if Liam Delap clicks well, starts converting, because look, we've been creating chances very well. It's now very important for guys like, Liam Delap and Andre Santos to gel up and then, of course, contribute to the team for a greater impact. Do you know what I mean? Bring up more goals, and then you cannot write us off this competition. Look, I understand the fact that the summer transfer window, until now, whatever has happened, it hasn't been up to the expectation. At least we needed a goalkeeper, bare minimum. That didn't happen. I am absolutely livid with it. But whatever we have, we take it and we go forward. Right now, the point is, the guys out there has to give their 100%, has to come back to form. And once we do, I think so, we're going to be the dark horse to win the competition, man.
I agree with you, man, Ishan. When you look at the entire competition so far, we've got some talented players. Yes,
Yeah,
there is weaknesses. I think our goalkeeper is a bit of a weakness. I think up front in the wings area, there's a bit of a weakness. But as you said, you know, competition like such, it's all about momentum, one game at a time. Keep
yes,
building, keep just you don't want to play your best game in your first game. You don't want to play the best
correct.
game in your first game. You want to slowly build up. So let's see what happens, Ben, in this competition as we move along. I expect us to top the top the group stage easily, but obviously there's some good teams. I don't know too much about LAFC. We'll get to see exactly what type of lineup they're going to have. But regardless, look, I know Flamengo and that Tunisian side, they're also pretty good, but I expect us to go through. But the biggest factor for me, Ishan, is Liam Delap. Liam Delap is one that I'm really looking forward to. If Liam
Yeah.
Delap gets going, if the combination between Delap and Cole Palmer really connects,
Mm.
I think we're up for a very good treat.
Yes.
Ishan, this competition, I mean, we've talked about how it's a very important one. We saw yesterday some news that some of the players apparently might be complaining, and you said that maybe it's Nkunku. Nkunku, people that knows Nkunku are the ones that are complaining about it. Do you want to see? Do you want to see? Look, yes, some form of maybe rotation because it's group stage matches, but at the same time, do you want to see good effort? You don't want to see a match where Chelsea Football Club's not putting the effort in this competition. Like, you definitely want to see that, hey, this is serious, man.
Yeah, I think so. Look, first, I don't want to be, a bit negative, or let's say downgrade the entire conversation, but looking at the intention of our management and higher management, it does not seem like we are here to win it. We are aiming to win it. It seems like they're happy and content with whatever we showcased in the Premier League, getting top four. Fair play, hats off, right? And again, winning the Conference League as well. But please understand the fact that the levels are different. When you talk about a Conference League and when you talk about the Club World Cup, look at the teams that there are in Club World Cup and look at the teams that were in Conference League. The only team that was close to the conversation of Chelsea was Real Betis, and we slapped them for one at the final. You know what I mean? And that level, you're gonna already get it probably in a group stage, or maybe in round of 16 itself in this competition. So the levels are night and day. So the intention of the owners, when first of all, just covering the intentions of owners, I don't think so they were to the par where they would come out and say, all right, we're going ahead to win this competition. If they would, they wouldn't go out there and bargain for pennies in terms of signing a goalkeeper with the likes of Mike Maignan, who's a starter for French national team, right? They wouldn't bargain for like $3, $3 million, $5 million. They wouldn't bargain for that. They would go for it. You know your pain point. You know you have a player. The player's ready to join you. Go and get it. That will show your intentions for this competition. You didn't. You looked for few profits or some sort of politics going on with AC Milan. I don't know whatever it is, but you failed up there. Now, whatever is there in our hand, we go for it. The guys who are there in the pitch have to give their 100%, and this is the competition. You got to win it. Why? Because it's not a competition that you're getting every year. It's a once in 4 years. Point number one. Second, if you win it, you're gonna get that golden badge in your shirt for 4 years, irrespective of whatever happens in your league, right? So you would want your
third,
team. Yeah.
And third, there's a lot of money involved, man.
Oh,
a lot
100%.
of money involved.
100%. There's a lot of money involved, and if we do win this competition, I'll probably go further for further financial profits or greater financial profits. We would look at the transfer market and we'd be like, all right, let's get some more. You know what I mean? Probably that's what the owners are looking into now, that it's always about the piece and getting the balancing the P&L accounts, right? But financially it's important, and also not just that, like we've spoken in the previous show as well. It's like once in 4 years, and your performance in your 4 years would matter for you to qualify in the next one. next edition. So since you got qualified in this edition just for us winning in the 2021 Champions League edition, right? You never know when's the next time you're going to qualify for this competition. So once you did, give your 100%. You know what I mean? You never know what's going to happen next. When is that you're going to qualify for the next one? You never know that. So if you go ahead and win this one, you have a statement. At least go through in the deep down into the competition. There'll be a statement. You know what I mean? That even in the next competition,
100%.
for 4 years, we are there. So I mean, this is huge for us, and I think so. Any team who goes further down this competition will prove a statement to this world of football.
100%, man. A lot of people talking about the latest news that's dropped. Let's get in on it. People want to talk about it. Let's talk about it. David Ornstein, Orny, who generally makes us all nice and horny, in this case, probably made us a little bit of a semi-horny over here. It gave us all of us a little bit of a semi. Chelsea make verbal inquiry to Lyon regarding Malick Fofana, 20-year-old Olympique Lyonnais winger, among multiple options. CFC. So this is where we need to. These are the things that we need to read. Winger among multiple options. So let's not get too carried away that we are getting Malick Fofana. Me personally, I don't know the player that well. I don't watch Lyon on a regular basis. The only Lyon player that really caught my eye when I last watched them against Man United was Ryan Cherki. But look, a lot of people are very excited about Malick Fofana. But as you can see, winger among multiple options. CFC considering amid Jadon Sancho exit. Nothing advanced, for Belgian international, but discussions continue. So, look, this is coming from David Ornstein. I'm pretty sure there's a whole heap of other news from many other outlets. Let's just do the rounds, ladies and gentlemen. And in the live chat, let us know what you know about Malick Fofana as well, if you do watch him. Internal raving about centre-back Mamadou Sarr. Some people inside the club think he's going straight into the first team. There you go. Mamadou Sarr is another one that we've forgot to mention. Chelsea make verbal inquiry for Malick Fofana. We've covered that. I think it first broke from L'Equipe. Chelsea officials have called for Malick Fofana. Lyon value him around 42 million, which is pretty much what we offered for Jamie Gittins as well. Ishan, do you know anything about Malick Fofana?
No, look, not much, but then I know the fact that he's got a very good reputation at Lyon, and he, even with the likes of Ryan Cherki coming from there, I think so they've got a good bunch of players that gel well with each other. So with the levels that Ryan Cherki brings into Man City,
they did have Bradley Barcola as well. Remember Barcola as well from Lyon, who went to PSG.
In PSG, yes, and of course, Barcola's out. I mean, the way he's projecting himself at PSG is, I think, so quite impressive. And we were after Barcola. There were some links, there were some talks at one point of time. I don't know how that fell down, but yeah, I mean, I think so. I'll have to go back to in-depth watching of this Malick Fofana guy, and probably will talk about this in detail of what he is. But yeah, as of now, I mean, I haven't watched him in detail, but yeah, all I know is that in Olympique Lyon, he's very highly talked of.
Yeah, let's have a look at some of his stats, ladies and gentlemen, and just get to know Malick Fofana a little bit more. Let's see what this kid is up to. 20 years old, which is exactly where we want to operate at Chelsea Football Club. 1.69 meters, so he's not the tallest winger, but then again, he's only 20, so maybe there's a little bit more growth left. You never know. Transfer market's valuing him at 30 million euros. He's got another 3 years left in his contract. This season, he had 29 matches in Ligue 1, 5 goals, 4 assists, 1,500 minutes played. So for 29 matches, that's not enough matches. So he obviously doesn't start all the time. He comes off the bench as well. 10 Europa League matches. Ishan, 6 goals, 2 assists. I think that's a very good return there. 10 matches in Europa League where he's got 6 goals and 2 assists, so 8 goal contribution in 10. And all of 41 matches, 11 goals, 6 assists. 2,200 minutes played for the season. I think that's not bad for a growing footballer. I don't really mind these stats, man. Looks like there's an interesting player there, Ishan.
Yeah, I think so. He is. He is. And the guys are saying in the live chat that he apparently smoked United in the Europa League matches. So maybe I think so. And look, you know what, Miz? I'll be very honest with you.
I think he's scored. I think he scored versus United. Let me have a look, man. Yeah, go on, bro.
Yeah, I was saying that I would have him any day of the week if you give me him and give me an option to choose between him and Garnacho. You know what I mean? I don't want to see any of Garnacho. I would happily take him instead. You know what I mean? I would take him. I mean, any day of the week. Garnacho gives me
none of these Garnachos, man. Garnacho, we need to stay well away from him. So I'm just trying to see if he's scored. No, Ryan Cherki, Thiago Almada. So he hasn't scored against Man United. Now that's fine. He's a left winger, Ishan. So that's exactly where we're looking for as well. 2 goals against Rangers, which is quality opposition as well. 1 against Eintracht Frankfurt, 1 against Karabakh. 2 assists against, I think, is that Basel? FC Basel, maybe? Maybe that's Basel. It's looking okay. It's looking all right. He really had a good performance against Rangers. He took Rangers to the cleaners, man. And then let's have a look at Liga. What has he done in Liga? Assist against Strasbourg, goal against Toulouse, Le Havre, Lille. I mean, he's young. It's not like he's a goal-scoring winger. He does produce assists as well. Let's have a. What did he do last season? Let's just quickly. I mean, he's young, so we can't really comment too much. Yeah. But it looks like maybe the trajectory is on the right way. So prior to that, he was in Belgian league. So yeah, look, he's played less minutes this season as opposed to last season, but his output has increased a lot. Ishan, do you think the trajectory is probably the right way for this kid?
I think so. Yeah, I think so. The trajectory is pointing more towards upward. But yeah, I mean, look, the concern is, and I can understand what the live chat is saying as well, is that, yeah, exactly that. 45 million for him. I mean, is he worth it or not? I'll be very honest with you. The market in the left wing is not looking very good, Miz. I think so you'd agree with that, because we've talking about Gittins here, we're talking about Garnacho, and we're talking about this Fofana. Right? Apart from that, we ain't talking nothing about Nico Williams, where we should have talked about. You know what I mean? We are not talking about Rodrigo anymore, where there were some links, some rumors, this, that, and the other, but we are not talking about him anymore. So who else is left? Who else is left? I don't think so there's anyone else left to, point our focus to. But yeah, I mean, if we can go down to Leon, and then probably have some negotiation, bring this down to somewhat around 30, then I think so it will be a decent buy. 30, 35.
Yeah, that 42 million, I think, seems a bit too much.
Yeah.
Yes.
But then again, Miz, I have a question for you. If like Leon says that 45 million is like a fixed price, take it or leave it. And on the other hand, if you have only Garnacho to pick, who would you take?
Oh no! Look, anything but Garnacho. I don't want anything to do with Garnacho. Garnacho is a problem. Not just him as a player. He's a problem with his brother. He's too mad. He needs to leave. The fact is, he wants to be in the Premier League, which is crazy. I just hope that we don't do anything with him. I still do believe we're going to go back to Gittins. I mean, look, ladies and gentlemen, this could still be a policy to put pressure on Dortmund. Just to show Dortmund that, hey, look, don't get too caught up with your player. We could still very much, go for somewhere else. Apparently, the lineup is out, ladies and gentlemen. Let's have a quick look at the lineup. Let's talk about it. Where is the lineup, man? Everyone's saying the lineup's out. The lineup's out.
Chelsea page, no?
Where is lineup
What
out
about
just
FIFA
now?
page, man?
Generally, Chelsea page shows that. I mean, I'm sure they'll have it up soon. But
yeah,
right now they didn't have it. Lineup is available. Yeah, lineup is available 2 hours ago. No, it's still not there. Maybe it's up now. Chelsea page generally is very quick with the lineup. Where is it? Ugh. Where are these guys seeing the lineup? Lineup out at 19 hours, 10 minutes.
Guys in the live chat, please share the lineup.
Oh, PYS. Okay. How are these guys getting lineups before anyone else?
Yeah.
Where's PYS line? Why are people lying, man? PYS. Like, where is the lineup on PYS? Why are you just making up bullshit? Like, honestly. Live score released a lineup. Okay.
Is that a lineup or a predicted lineup? Are you guys
sure
about
is that
what
lineup or predicted? Are you sure, my man? Zir? Because live score would have a predicted line.
Can you check FootMob?
Yeah, I'll check FootMob very, very soon. Confirmed lineup. Okay, so that is confirmed. Okay. So I'm sure it'll probably be confirmed here as well. All right, let's have a look. Come on.
Bro, what's happening with the lineup?
Where is it? Anyway, this one's confirmed. So let's have a look at that. All right. So we've got Robert Sanchez in goalkeeping position, Reece James, Tosin, Levi Colwell, Marc Cucurella. I don't mind that back line at all. Moses Caicedo, Lavia, Cole Palmer, Pedro Neto, Nicholas Jackson, Noni Madueke. Okay. So Buildup is on the bench. I wanted him to start from the get-go, but look, it is what it is. Maybe just get him slowly accustomed to the situation. And then we've got Hugo Lloris on the other side, Palencia, Long, Segura, Hollingshed, Igor Jesus, Mark Delgado, Tillman, Ordaz. Yeah, I don't know who these guys are. We should be taking care of them. Ishan, what's your thoughts on the lineup? I really did expect Buildup, but maybe we're just sort of easing him into the fold.
Yeah, I thought the same. In the second half, I expect Buildup to join in along with Andre Santos. You know what I mean? But as for now, I think so. The lineup is kind of a standard lineup, is what we expected. Reece James to start. And Tosin and Colwell in the two center halves, and then of course we have Cucurella as well. I think so. You know what, Miz? We've gone with a strong lineup here. We're not messing around. We've gone with a double pivot of Caicedo and Lavia, and then of course Cole Palmer as the number 10. And then
that's strong. That's strong. That's very strong.
I think so. That's a kind of a statement and intention shown here from Maresca. But yeah, again, I would have. In fact, we have to be cautious in terms of Lavia and Reece James with their knacking injuries and always teasing somewhere down the line. We'll have to be very cautious with their situation. I would have managed this in a different way. Probably I could have started Malaga. So yeah, come on, it's LAFC, right? It's not like Atletico Madrid or PSG. The match that they had last week that we saw, PSG Atletico, high caliber, high octane match, right? So it's LAFC. I think so. The likes of Malagusto is very well equipped to take care of someone like LAFC, right? So I would have probably started Malagusto, give Reece James a bit rest. Probably I could have taken him on in the second half, and same goes with Lavia. I don't want Lavia to get injured by any means, at least in against any LAFC like that. I mean, I can of course start Lavia at the later stages of the competition, but probably I could have started with maybe Enzo, or maybe we could have gone with is KDH there? I could have gone with KDH as well. Caicedo's fine, probably. I think so. I can sub him off in the second half, but we can get the intentions very clear. Lam Delap, I think so. The way you said, I think so. It's kind of that only. We are slowly and steadily, trying to include him in the matches. Trying to ease him into the situations, and then probably in the later stages of the competition we can see him start in the matches. Probably if we win this game, and then probably win the next game as well, we can see in the third group stage match Lam Delap might be starting for us. So yeah, I think so it's a fair lineup.
Yeah, look, I mean, I understand the whole thought process around Reece James and Lavia, but at the same time, I do want them to, get warmed up into the competition. First game, let's have the captain there. Let's have the important players there. I thought maybe Caicedo and Enzo Fernandez might actually sit down this match because they've just had an international game not that long ago. So I thought maybe we manage them, but maybe what we're doing is have at least one there in the team, and then the other one can come off the bench. That way, we're not severely dropping our levels in midfield. Not that having Lavia and Andre Santos drops the levels. I think it still does very good. Look, either way, I'm not disrespecting LAFC. I'm just saying that we should be winning this regardless. I had no idea who any of those players were from LAFC, and Giroud looks like is not starting. What's your thoughts on this comment? Why are we playing Jackson? What does this guy have to do to get dropped? Absolute joke, this club. I mean, in one hand, I would have loved to see Delap start, but on the other hand, I'm like, yeah, maybe Delap just needs to get accustomed to Chelsea Football Club. Jackson starts. Ishan, how do we feel about this player, bro? How do we feel about Jackson?
Look, I think so. I totally resonate with Sherwin here. If I was in charge, I would straight away started Delap, because look, like I told you, it's not a very high octane game that we expect. I think so. We're levels above LAFC. No disrespect, completely no disrespect, but it is what it is. I think so. We're levels above LAFC, and Lam Delap could have started. I don't think so. He's coming from a Mickey Mouse league like Eredivisie or something that he needs to adjust into the team and everything. He was already in Ipswich Town, and he had a very decent season with them. He was playing in the Premier League, so good experience in the Premier League as well.
And Ishan, this would have been such a good game for Delap to just kick things off. Get yourself a couple of goals and just get built up into Chelsea Football Club. You know what I mean?
Exactly, and making yourself start the game gives you another level of confidence that you're starting this. Like the team and the manager is confident and is relying on you, right? So probably, and this could have been the perfect game to start. I think so. I totally resonate with the guys in the live chat and Sherwin as well, that I surely would have started the lab. I think so. If you bought him for this competition, and very well so, just put confidence in him and just make him start. You know what it is. What will happen? I think so. If you compare two strikers, Delap and Jackson, 100%, I would say that Delap is the better one. So why not go with your better choice striker? Agreed the fact that he's not played with the boys and he needs to gel and so on and so forth, but give him the start to build his own confidence, and then the gelling can happen in the first 60 minutes rather than happen in the last 40 minutes or 30 minutes. You know what I mean? So I think so. I agree to the fact that Delap could have started. But yeah, there is another option, Miss, that we're not talking about. Maybe we could have had Jackson out and then someone play a false nine, maybe a Neto. That was also another option. Nkunku, I wouldn't say. I wouldn't bring that conversation in because it doesn't make sense. But maybe
Mark
someone
Hughes there as well.
Mark Hughes, yeah. I mean, what do you think about this, Miss, as well? I mean, it'd be interesting to know your thoughts. A false nine, should that have happened as well in this case?
No, I don't think so because we're very short on wingers. So if you play a false nine, you're playing with Neto, Madueke, and Tariq George, and then if God forbid something was to happen, then you're down. Then you're down on wingers. So you've got
Hmm.
strikers available. You've got Mark Yu. You've got Delap. You've got Jackson. You might as well utilize them as opposed to playing all your wingers, and then you could meet some problems. So I don't see any necessary. I don't see a need to play with a false nine here. I think Neto plays his best football out wide anyway. Madueke as well plays his best football out wide.
Yeah.
Look, Jackson, all I'm going to say, brother, do not screw up. Do not screw up. We don't have time for
Do
any
not.
of this nonsense.
Yeah.
Nicholas Jackson, this is it, bro. This is your third season at Chelsea Football. Well, I still think this is a continuation of last season. The third season starts from preseason, which is for the new season. But look, I want Nicholas Jackson to start put these teams away, man. Put these teams away. Someone saying Dylan Perplex is saying 10-0 minimum. Look, LA Galaxy is not Auckland City, but I do expect my prediction is 4-0. But Nicholas Jackson needs to take his opportunity. He definitely needs to take his opportunity. I don't want him to fluff chances. I don't want him to screw up shots. I don't want him to screw up attacks. He better take his chances.
But
Bastian
Miss,
saying, "What if?" Yeah, go on, bro.
before you go take this next comment, just another interesting point that I want your thought as well. Look, whatever happened in the striker situation in this summer transfer window until now, it's very clear that look, we signed Delap. We're not very confident with Jackson. Probably we want him out, and then most probably we should be going ahead for another striker, right?
Yeah.
Now, the thing here is, do you see this competition as like a second chance to someone like a Jackson if he scores well? I mean, if he performs a bit well, would you like to keep him for the next year, or would this just be like a pedestal for you to get the um, get his trajectory a bit more upward, get his price a bit racked up, and then sell him into the market?
Now I've said it since last season, even till in the end of last season when he was screwing up. I said that look, I don't want this guy to be sold. Like I actually think Nicholas Jackson's a pretty good player, but I do need to see him give consistency. There's a lot of things that's good about him. Like we cannot deny the fact that there's things that are not good about him. There's a lot of things that are actually good about Nicholas Jackson. It's just a matter of need him to start being a lot more consistent. Yeah, look, he's the way he carries the ball, the way he sometimes links up, the way he's finds those assists for Cole Palmer last season. We saw there's a player there. There's no doubt about that. But basic things for this guy, like he's in front of the goals. You'd think he'd finish things off, and then he does some mad things. If you remember against Real Betis, Ishan, how he was through on goal, one-on-one with the goalkeeper, and then his big touch that just
oh my god,
that just gave the ball away to the goalkeeper, and then lovely cross from Cole Palmer. We all thought, wow, what a devastating header. Good job, Nicholas Jackson. And then replay shows the ball was nowhere near his head. It was off his shoulder, off his chest, off his, whatever. This is the thing about Nicholas Jackson. He just needs
and
to
also, Miz, another point.
Yeah.
Do you think last season the striker situation in our club was worse, right? Worse than what it is right now. Worse in the sense that it was only Nicholas Jackson and like nobody else, if you do not consider Nkunku, because he was on the verge of leaving, right? So it was just Nicholas Jackson, and Guyu was also injured. So, and he's a developing player, so you cannot bank on him much. So it was like just Nicholas Jackson, right? And there are plenty of matches that we saw Pedro Neto playing as a false nine. We saw sometime Cole Palmer playing as a false nine. So there was not much of a healthy competition for Jackson. He was like taking things for granted. He was not performing to his best potential, or probably he wasn't taking his role seriously. Now, come in Delap, he will have one eye on him saying that, all right, if I don't rack my performance up,
That's a
I
good
am
point.
not going to
Yeah,
get anything. This guy
yeah.
is going to take my position permanently. And I don't know, with the performance that I shown last season, I'm not sure which club I'm going to go. So better
Mm.
rack up my performance. And like you said,
Yeah,
he has, his instinct is not bad. It's just that when he thinks too much, he makes poor decisions. You know what I mean? His instincts is
yeah.
good. We saw the game. I think so. Was it Leicester or what? Which game he scored? He scored a brace. I'm not. I can't remember. I remember the goals, but can't remember the opponent. But he scored a brace, and that game he was brilliant because he
Mm.
instinctively took decisions and he scored two brilliant goals. And his performance was also flawless in that game because he has that thing. His instinct is good. It's just that he when he thinks too much or overthinks, he tries to do some different stuff, he just fluffs it all over, right? So I think so. Come in Delap, he will have that one sense in his mind that I need to rack up my performance, or else they've got someone in the bench who they've spent money in the transfer window, and he might replace me permanently. So this is another factor which will be interesting to look into in this match.
No, I agree, man. I think this is a huge factor because uh, last season or the season before, Nicholas Jackson, if he didn't do well, then there's nothing. Do you know what I mean? He's got no issues. He knows he's the
Yeah,
number one striker. There's no one to challenge him. But you're right. Stuff up. I dare you to stuff up, Nicholas Jackson. I dare you to stuff up now because Liam Delap, he's waiting. He's waiting, and
right.
he can take over. I've seen Ashraf say that Liam Delap, Enzo Maresca said that he's got to earn his spot. Look, all I say to that is, Ashraf, we don't go and try and trigger his release clause only for Liam Delap to earn his place. Of course, he has to earn his place, but we have penciled him down to start for us, which is why we've gone after a player like Liam Delap. Bastian saying, "What if Delap is another Lukaku?" Bastian, what if anyone is another Lukaku? What if we get whoever we get next is another Lukaku? We can't think this way. We can't think that everyone's going to turn out to be a Lukaku. Lukaku happened, that's it, we move on. Every single one, if they turn out to be Lukaku, then we can't move forward. Blake TV, I would actually
Yeah.
love one of you content creators to coach a football club because every day you talk as if you know better than the coaches, which amazes me. Blake, I don't know what you like. What do you want? How do you want us to talk? Like, what would you want to? You tell us, Blake. You tell us. How would you want? We're here to comment. We're here to provide opinions. Like, how else would we do this content creating? We're here to provide our opinions. I'm not sure, Blake, what your understanding is. Like, how should I preface? How should we preface our conversations? Should we say, look, should we preface our conversation by saying, look, I'm not a coach. I don't know anything about football, but this is the latest news. What do you guys think? All right, see ya. Bye. How would you go about doing content? I don't understand. Of course, we're just giving our opinions. Of course, we're not coaches, but are we not allowed to give our opinions just because I'm not a coach?
Yeah.
Like,
This guy.
it's one of these ones. Like, I'm not a chef, so I'm not allowed to comment on food. So I can't comment on
Right.
how the food tastes. I'm not a chef, but I think I've got the right to comment on how the food was, how the food has tasted.
See?
Oh no, you can't comment on how the food has tasted because you've never chopped an onion in your life.
That'd be mad, and it means it'll be like, all right, guys, welcome to another video. Chelsea considered Jamie Bino Gittens as the priority target. Thank you.
Thank you, and catch you later for the next news. I don't want to say anything because I'm not a coach. I'm not a director. I'm not a player. I am not a pundit. He check the news. You check it yourself. In fact, I'm not even going to say anything. I'll leave it in the screen. You check it yourself. You check it yourself, and you tell me what you think in the comment section. Actually, only tell me in the comment section if you have been a coach, if you have been a player, if you're not, then go away. Like, what sort of mentality is this, bro? What kind of mentality is this?
Bro, it's crazy.
So we've been watching football for so long. We've been watching football since we were a kid. We don't have the right to make a comment. Come on, man. Insane. Anyway, Fabrizio Romano, he's also commented on this Malick Fofana news that's dropped. Chelsea consider Jamie Bino Gittins as their priority target as winger, with talks to follow with BVB. Agreement still sealed with the player's side. There you go. The club also made an inquiry for Malick Fofana in direct contact with Olympique Lyon, as this brother has, whatever his name is, what's his name? Hugo has reported no proposal at this stage. Yeah, it's just an inquiry. I still think this is a policy to push Borussia Dortmund and probably a backup option. So why not? Right. The roof is closed for Chelsea versus LAFC. Wow, nice. So it is hot over there. It is summer over there. So good to have the roof closed, I guess, which should be good. All right, let's have a look at this. Gino, man, how difficult it is. Big Mike and Osimhen wants to come pay the money and put them on the higher end of the wage structure with bonuses of saves and goals. It's not going to happen. It's crazy. It's incredible how there are top players available, but we're just interested in buying kids. Look, some of these kids are talented, don't get me wrong, but what's our intention?
Yeah.
What's our intention, ladies and gentlemen? Is the intention to compete for the Premier League and Champions League next season, or intention to just keep growing players? Are we in the business of growing players only? Are we in the business of just developing players and then let them win trophies elsewhere? Like, we shall see. We shall see how it all turns out to be. One can only hope that it all turns out to be good, but it's difficult because when you've got teams like Liverpool going out there doing such business, and Man City as well doing some big business, it's very difficult to compete against this level. Arsenal are going to strengthen as well. Asking our kids to not just develop, but also asking them to compete at the highest level against some of these teams and some of these managers. Don't forget, our manager is also a developing manager. So, we've got a lot of developing players anyway. We've got Esteval Willian. Like, I was very impressed with Esteval Willian, ladies and gentlemen, yesterday. I know some of you guys have commented, he didn't do it. Look, yeah, it was 0-0, but he looked very, very electric, man. He looked very good. We have to understand
he won the man of the match. He won the
man of the match. And look, I know there were other good performers in both sides. Porto had Mora, who was very good, and Palmeiras had a few other players that were very, very good as well. But Esteval Willian is, what I'm trying to say is that he's another player that's coming in and he needs to develop. We've got Andre Santos. He is also young. He needs to develop. We've got Dario Sogo. He needs to develop as well. So, and we've got Cuenda, who's playing really well in the under 20s, 21 Euros at the moment. He's also going to come a season after. He needs to develop. Come on, man. There has to come a point where we need to say to ourselves, we've got enough developing players. Let's get some finished products or near to finished products so that, we can push for serious trophies. So, but let's see, man. Hopefully our owners, our directors can prove a lot of us wrong. That's all I can hope for.
Right.
Faisal, Miz, do you know if after the tournament we are still doing any preseason tours or just rest and training until Premier League? Faisal, this is a big question, Ishan, because this competition, by the way, ladies and gentlemen, I think ends around July 14th or 15th or something like that, right? So middle of July. Right. After that, you literally just have about 3 weeks?
Three, four
until
weeks.
the
Yeah.
new season. Yeah, until the new season starts.
Yeah.
These
Correct.
players after that will need, everyone needs an annual leave. Everyone needs a vacation because,
Yeah.
or else, you'll burn out. So I know we are apparently penciled down for a preseason match against AC Milan, apparently on the 10th of August. I don't know,
Yeah.
Faisal, man. I suspect, I mean, surely there has to be some games before the preseason starts, or else, how do you prepare for the new season? But then players need a break. Players need a break as well. So I don't know, Sean. What's your thought? How do you logistically go about this?
First up, a big up to Faisal. That's a brilliant question. Yeah, you're thinking, you're far thinking. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Of the season.
Faisal's not thinking now. Faisal's thinking
Nah, nah, nah. What
down
after
the
the
track.
competition? So, but look, I think so. It's a very interesting question. Uh, you need to understand the fact that in the Premier League now, since Premier League is our bread and butter, right? Out of the 20 teams, there are only two, Man City and Chelsea, who plays for this competition. The other 18 teams are getting proper rest, are getting proper rejuvenation time, and they will have their regular preseason friendlies. Then they'll step onto the new competition. For us, it is first going to be this, end up with this competition, end it soon, and then we just have 3-4 weeks of break. Then in the midst of those 3 to 4 weeks, have your vacation, have your breaks, have your time off, then come back to training, do the regular training, go for a few preseason friendlies, and then come back to the next year. It's not going to be easy, but that's the challenge. If you are one of the two best teams to play in this competition, you'll have to take this competition seriously. Point number one, you'll have to go and try to win this. Second, I think so, like Miss said, I think so. Having preseason friendly is important. Why? Because there are very important signings that we've made, the younger ones, Estevao Williams and Kendry Paezes and De Santos, right? All these guys have to gel in with the boys, Liam Delap as well, and Esugo, right? Mamadou Sarr, and a whole heap of transfers that we'll be doing. If we do, they need to gel with the current team and then head to the new season. So I think so, having preseason friendlies, two games or three games, I think so, it's important, Miss.
I think at least three. I think at
Yeah,
least three
yeah, it is
preseason games.
important. I know it's going to be tough for some guys like probably a Caicedo or a Pedro Neto, who's had some international games also, full throttled international games, and then coming into this competition, they'll have a full throttle performances in this competition. We don't know how far we go into this competition, but I hope we do, because we'll have to take this competition seriously. And then going into the preseason friendlies, try to mix match with the tactics of Maresca, whatever he tries to instill in the team. New players coming in, Estevao Willian, Kendry Paez, Andre Santos, gel everybody together and go into the next season. If any of the pieces goes blank, Miz, I think so it's going to be tough for us. Then again, we would be like, oh, we didn't get time. We were in the Club World Cup. Didn't get time for the preseason. Hence, maybe we can let first five games of the Premier League off. Maybe can we do that? There'll be people coming out and say, but I think so. We'll have to plan it out. Look, we're the top club in this country, and we'll have to play that way. We'll have to play in every competition with full might. Also manage your time for these players. Stay away from tiring them out. Go for the preseason, play those games, adjust to the new team, for the new players, and then go ahead in the next season with full throttle. That's what would be the best scenario for us.
I agree, man. There needs to be at least few games just before the season starts, and as Ishan said, maybe give some players a bit of a break, some then stay, and then look. I know it's not ideal to start the season that way.
That's one of the reason I 100% agree to your point, that at least in these games like LAFC, you should be starting someone like a Liam Delap, or else you don't have much time, you don't have much analysis, or you won't be able to give him that confidence to start into the next.
Gel them
we
in.
won't have time. Gel them in. We won't have much time. So I mean, I was livid since we didn't have this Candy Pies in this competition, man. We should have had.
And as Mark's saying, this is pre-season. I mean, look, I agree and I disagree. Agree in the sense that we can already gel players like Buildup, so we can use this as sort of like a pre-season, which it's not. It's still serious. But at the same time, I disagree, because if we consider this as pre-season, then there's still a gap until the season starts. So, you don't want the gap to be too much until the new season starts, or else players are going to go into the new season with like 3 weeks of no football, where their fitness is going to be and whatnot. Bottom line, you don't want to start next season. I don't want to start season with any excuses. I don't want to have any excuses. Every season we have some form of excuses lined up. I just don't want to have any excuses lined up. It's all about preparation. That's what it all becomes. You have to prepare. How do you prepare?
Yeah.
Well, I'm not the guy that does all sorts of, team planning and team organization. That's up to the managers, directors, all of those people to decide and how they can plan it all out. Shervin, big up, my man. Thank you for becoming member for another 13 months, my man. We should be careful to avoid yellow cards. Accumulating 2 yellows carries a 1-match suspension. We can't be without any key players in the knockouts. I agree. We have to be. And look, there's no need to pick up yellow cards in these group stages. Like, we should be winning this group stages easily, comfortably, and be first with the quality that we have. And then we'll see what we can do in the knockouts. Definitely. Let's see what everyone else is saying. We play Milan before the season. Yeah, that's apparently lined up for 10th of August, but I don't know whether that's confirmed yet. I saw some news about it, but I'm not really sure whether that's confirmed. Do we having preseason behind? I think you're saying, do we have preseason behind doors? I don't know. I'm not really sure whether we have. Look, there might be a few games behind doors, but I don't know exactly. Nothing has been confirmed. Ronnie's saying, it's funny how people are surprised with our links with these kids. The owners told us from the beginning that's why they are following the Brighton model. Yeah, look, I know, but we're not Brighton. That's the thing. Like, Brighton do what they do because that's the way that they keep themselves sustainable. We should be looking to keep ourselves sustainable by winning, by winning trophies, by building the fan base, growing the fan base even more. Look, if you see Manchester City, for example, if you see over the last 10 years, their fan base has probably increased. And if you see our fan base over the last 10 years, it's probably not as, the growth is not as much as Man City. Now, I don't have the stats, but I'm presuming that would be the case, because they go and win and win and win, and it's easy to attract fans when you win.
Yeah.
When you don't win, and when you don't win for a long, long time, the new generations, we're always going to be Chelsea fans, right? All of us in the live chat, we're always going to be, because that's all we've known. But new generation, for example, kids that are growing up now, well, why would they want to be Chelsea fans?
Yeah.
Ask yourself the question, right? What attracts them to be Chelsea fans? So there needs to be different methods of building revenue, and not just buying players and selling players. I don't think that's a good way of like. I mean, that is a way, but it's not how a top club should operate. Some dude from Juve joined Arsenal. He wants Berta to get Eldis for 60 million. Who cares?
Wow.
Some dude from Juve joined Arsenal. Who joined from? Which dude?
What about Yildiz Dumez? Would you take him at Chelsea?
He's a good player. I like him. He's definitely a good player. Look, my preference would have been someone a little bit more finished product, like, for example, Nico Williams. I'm not saying he's completely a finished product, but someone of that ilk would have been nice. Ms. Ischin, who's, I don't know what that even means.
He's butchered my name, man. That's what happened.
Oh, Ishan. Okay. Fair enough. Ronnie saying, line up, bro. He's just winding me up, Ronnie. Ronnie, what do you think we've been doing for the past like half an hour? You think we don't know the lineups here? I know you're winding me up. Nico Williams has told all clubs interest. Yeah, I get it. I know. Ishan's just asked me, who would I prefer in wings? I know he wants Barcelona. I'm saying that's the kind of wingers that I would love to see at Chelsea.
Yeah.
But we're not going for that type of players. We're going for kids. I know that. The answer was, who would I like to see?
But
guys,
isn't it interesting, Miss, if he goes to Barcelona, what happens to Rafinha?
Look, Rafinha, challenge, I guess. Competition. This is how you get. This is big clubs, Ishan. If you remember, back in the days when we were winning trophies, did anyone care? Did anyone say when we had Drogba, Anelka, we had Solomon Kalou, we had Shevchenko, we had. Did anyone care? What about Drogba? But what about? No one really cared. No one cared about it. We don't care. Just win trophies. Just win trophies.
Yeah.
When you're a top club, when you're operating at a top, no one cares about, but what about this? But what about him? But what about her? But what about, my grandfather, my grandmother? No one cares. No one cares. All right. So big clubs like Barcelona, they want to dominate. They want to win everything. So if we sit here and say, oh, what about Rafinha? That's his problem. Let Rafinha worry about that. Not my problem. Let Rafinha worry about his problem. Barcelona fans should be excited that, Rafinha, Nico Williams, Yamal, beautiful. Go out there, win it all again. Win everything. Do you know what I mean? So if Rafinha cannot handle the pressure, welcome back to Leeds. Do you know what I mean? It'll just be as simple as that. Guys, we have Palmer and Esteva as our fan creation players. We used to have Drogba for our African brothers. We need more fan creation players. Yeah. Nico stays at Bilbao. I reckon if he wanted to play in Europa League, his brother, why wouldn't he want to do it in the Champions League? I don't know, man. I think he really wants to go to Barcelona. I think he really wants to go there. Howdy, partners. Chelsea will come out swinging, no doubt. Let's do some prediction. Ishan, what's your prediction for this game against LAFC?
Look, I think so. We're gonna win this. We're gonna win it convincingly. Although I'm not sure how does LAFC come at us. Will they sit low block? Will they be attacking, or will they be most probably balanced in major of the areas? It is going to be 3 goals from our side, and I'll go 3-0 Chelsea, man. I'll go 3-0 Chelsea.
3-0 Chelsea. I'm going with 4-0 Chelsea. Just let's have a quick look at what LAFC is up to. They beat Sporting KC 3-1. They had a 2-2 draw against Montreal. They had a 2-2 draw against LA Galaxy. They beat Seattle Sounders 4-0. They had a 2-2 draw against Vancouver. Seems like they concede goals, bro. Seems like they concede quite a lot of goals. 3-3 against Portland. They lost against Inter. Look, if you're losing against Inter Miami, and no disrespect, obviously they've got some legendary players there. If you're losing to Inter Miami, who I think are very poor, then I'm sorry, you're destined to lose at least bare minimum 4 against us. Bare minimum. That's how I look at it. This was the last game, 3-1. Let's see who scored for them. Eddie Segura, Dennis Boanga. Someone in the live chat was talking about this, brother. Boanga, and then Oliver Giroud, who's an ex-Chelsea player. Ishan, thoughts on Oliver Giroud, man? I mean, special player for Chelsea.
Yes.
It's done very good for Chelsea Football Club. Won the Champions League, won the Europa League. Yeah, man, he's done very well. Thought some comments on Giroud.
It'd be good to see Giroud back, man. He's been a special player for us. We'll have to mention that Champions League campaign. We'll have to mention that overhead kick goal against Atletico Madrid, if you remember that.
That was one of the most important goals.
Yeah,
that overhead goal against Atletico Madrid built that belief that okay, now we can beat these guys, then we can kick on. So that was a very important goal. Very important.
Yeah, very important goal. And you'd remember one goal against who was it? I think so. It was Middlesbrough. I think so. It was in the cup competition, and Eden Hazard assisted that, and he like swiveled around like
Middlesbrough.
It was Middlesbrough, I think. Yeah, and that was fantastic, man. Oliver Giroud. Not just that, I think so. His header in the Europa League final against Arsenal, the first goal that we scored. Who'd forget that? So I think so, man. Oliver Giroud has been a special player for us. He's scored. He's won us games. Yes, again, he was underrated as well in most of the games. He had his few plus minuses, but again, a very impactful player for us. And props to him, man. Props to him. He's now there in LAFC. I think so. He should have his probably he's sunsetting his career slowly and steadily. He's there in LAFC now, and then probably we'll see him retire very soon. But yeah, a big up to Giroud, man. He's been such a player for us and a Champions League winner. So you can never take away from that World Cup winner as well. So without scoring a goal, but World Cup winner, you can never take that away from him.
Bro, you can never take that away. And I still remember Oliver Giroud, Ishan. If you also remember this, after the COVID situation when Premier League kick-started again under Frank Lampard, bro, Giroud, Pulisic, Willian. You remember Giroud, Pulisic?
Yeah.
That combination was cooking, bro.
100%.
And with Willian as well, they were on fire after
100%.
After lockdown. I remember after lockdown, Giroud was sensational for us. Some big goals against Spurs as well.
Means if you go to the YouTube and check Oliver Giroud goals for Chelsea, you'll fall in love with that guy as a striker. The goals that he scored, you'll fall in love. I'm telling you.
You know what I really liked about Oliver Giroud? He obviously scored goals, which is fantastic. The way he would link up, man, his hold up and the link, like how he brings players into the game. I think Eden Hazard really enjoyed playing with Oliver Giroud.
With Oliver Giroud, 100%. Facts.
So that's obviously fantastic. Obviously, his career is coming to an end. He's been around for a very long time. He doesn't start for LAFC. He's not starting this game, but I'm sure he'll come off the bench. And we'll see. We'll see what he has to offer.
Yeah, I think so. Chelsea fans would embrace him very well in that stadium. Whoever Chelsea fans there are, I think so they would welcome him and embrace him with both arms. He deserves it.
100%. Mr. Sanders, how are you guys praising 40-year-old Giroud for performances in MLS Farmers League? But what?
Oh my!
See what I have to deal with sometimes. How did we praise his performances in MLS? I don't even watch him at MLS. Live chat, did we say anything about MLS? Like, we've literally been talking about Champions League. We've been talking about lockdown, post-lockdown. We've been talking about Eden Hazard. This guy out of unprovoked attack. I'm simply just walking down the street. This guy just came in and clotheslined me from the back.
How dare you talk about my girl? We'd be like, what?
What? And the man doesn't even have a girl. It's just but so negative to Jackson, our actual striker now, still younger than Drogba when he joins. I literally just said in this stream, I would not get rid of Jackson. I've literally said I wouldn't get rid of. There's a lot of value in Jackson.
Bro,
Anyways,
Mr. Sanders, have you just did just this guy have a fight with this girl or something? Something's wrong. Something's wrong with you.
Some people I don't think are feeling well, bro. They're not feeling well. they're just not feeling well, bro. Well, what can you do, bro? What can you do? Let's see. All right, let's see what else people are saying. I'm giving Jackson 2 games. If he doesn't perform, he needs to leave. Look, I don't know whether we're going to get another striker. I don't think we will. Even though we are linked, but Ekitike is too expensive. Nick Waltermaid, I don't know. Whether we're actually going to do something. There is Mark. Look, it's obviously underwhelming to go into the next season with just Delap and Jackson, but I don't think we're going to do anything. We'll see. The transfer window just opened up again, so we'll see. Ladies and gentlemen, look, before I forget, very, very important, nearly 300 of you guys are live. Please subscribe to Ishan's channel. The link is literally on the title. He's just kicked things off with his channel. Give him some love. Give him some support. Give him some comments on his videos as well. Watch him if you enjoy watching his analysis with me on this channel. For many years, we've been doing this on this channel and other channels as well. He's now finally kicked things off his own way. Give him some love. The link is literally there on the title, and let's build Ishan up. Let's build him up. Ishan, do you want to let the live chat know what they can find on your channel, what they can expect?
Yes, guys. So it's Ishan TV 25 @Ishan TV 25. You can click on the link and reach out to my channel. Click on the subscribe, and of course, you'll find a whole heap of football content. Yes, as you guys know, since long, I'm a Chelsea fan. There will be Chelsea focused content, but I'm trying to cover all other football contents and big news, big transfer rumors, big football news, match reviews, analysis, and also we're gonna do a lot of watch-alongs going forward as well. First, I'm waiting, to build it to some extent, and then probably we can start live shows and watch along as well. But till then, we're gonna have a whole heap of videos coming up time and time again. I need your support, guys. It's a new channel, and of course the Coin Gang, I always loved it since the beginning, so thank you so much, guys.
Brilliant. Mr. Sanders is back again, ladies and gentlemen. No, means I'm feeling very well. That's good to know that you're feeling well. Just sometimes annoys me, all this nostalgia sometimes annoys me, all this nostalgia. Like every video I've been talking about Giroud instead of backing Jackson. This is the first time I've actually talked about Giroud since he left our club. But all this nostalgia, all of it, like every video, or like just randomly, I'm just talking about him. Instead of backing Jackson, I've literally backed Jackson in this. It seems like Mr. Sanders is very selective with his hearing. He wants to only hear the things that he doesn't like, and then he'll only talk about that. I've literally said I wouldn't get rid of him. I think there's some good value on him. And Ishan knows I just said that. You just said third season is make or break when he still needs more time, still raw. Third season, bro, look at what you just said. Third season. Of course, third season needs to be make or break, man. How much longer? Fourth, fifth, sixth? Come on, man. It's not like I'm saying after the first season or after the second season. Third season is more than enough. That's 3 years. Do you know how many days that is? Do you know how many days that is? That's nearly 1,000 days, bro.
Yeah.
We're looking at 1,000 days plus. And you think I'm being unfair? That's what annoys you? Come on, man. Come on. I'm being more than fair. Of course, if he doesn't do well this season, the critics will be out. Even me, someone who wants to keep him. I can't appreciate someone being at the club for 3 seasons and not showing me good development.
Right.
And I'm not saying that Jackson hasn't developed. He has, but For Chelsea Football Club, Mr. Sanders, for Chelsea Football Club, we're not Brighton, we're not Aston Villas, and like we used to be European champions not that long ago. You know what I'm trying to say, Mr. Sanders? Like,
yeah,
standards, and I think I've been more than fair. That's all I'm saying, man. That's
100.
all I'm saying.
100. I would back up with that statement. I would say Miz is being very lenient with Jackson. If you come to me, I'm a bash him. You know what I mean? And I've heard Miz. I've heard Miz a lot, and we speak like every time, right? In this channel, he's being very lenient with Jackson. If you compare it with other creators, compared with the fan base, Miz.
What Eunice? I remember Eunice. Eunice said, "Get rid of him. Do the yap stam on him when he got that red card." Yeah, listen to what Matisse says as well. He's kind of over him as well. Like, I'm probably been the most lenient with him. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I would say even now. Look, I would go ahead and say that even if he performs well in this competition, get his price tag a bit up and then sell him. That's what the focus should be, and get as a new striker. Just saying, this is what I stand for.
100%, man. 100%. All right, let's see what else is going on. Less than 20 minutes to go before the match starts. Don't worry, Miz. I hate Action Jackson to my core, every inch of my body. Look, I don't hate him, man. I don't hate him, but there is distinct flaws. There's distinct flaws. I'm not going to pretend that there hasn't been moments last season where there's been incredible opportunities and he's fluffed it. He's fluffed it big time. And, with a serious striker, I'm sure we probably would have done better. But I do understand he also brings a lot of good to Maresca's system. So I get that. We just need to find the right balance to move forward. Dinesh, and I think the right balance could be Dilap. The right balance definitely could be Dilap. Dinesh, thank you so much, my man, for the super chat. Giroud scores 15 plus goals with Neto crosses. Yeah, look, this guy, I mean, Ishan, Olivier Giroud. This guy's a smart bro. Headers, his movement inside the box, his little touches, the deft touches, his little. It's just, Ishan. This guy's a very smart individual, bro. Very smart individual.
He is. Look, I currently I don't play much of FIFA, but I play a lot of eFootball in phone and of course in my system as well. There is a player type for all the strikers. The player type is Fox in the box. Olivier Giroud represents Fox that so well. Yeah, he 100%. Is the actual Fox in the box.
Yeah,
he's exceptional at heading. He's exceptional with his IQ, where and when to be in the box and in the vicinity of the box. If he sees himself getting marked heavily, he knows which players to make room for, so that he can move in the box for that other player to capitalize on the place. And where does he link up with the other attackers? That is what that player type does, Fox in the box, and he just represents that so perfectly. Yes, don't get me wrong, he has games, plus minus games here and there, but Olivier Giroud, as the instinct that he carries as a football player, as a striker, he represents that caliber so well, and he's done it so well for us at Chelsea in good big patches, good big periods. He's done it so well for us. He's done it with Arsenal as well. If you remember, he scored some fantastic goals, some fantastic display of performances, and he's done it for us as well. So you'll have to give the flowers where it's due, man. And I think so. Olivier Giroud, bro, in that terms, he's very good. And coming back to this game, when he comes back in the second half, if he does, we'll have to watch out for the corners and the crosses and the headers that this guy does. You'll have to mark him very heavily so that he does not get much space. If he does inside the box, then it's going to be a problem for us.
100% agreed. 100% agreed. That goal against Atletico Madrid, special. His link up with Hazard was fire, no doubts about that. Ms. Do you remember Giroud goal versus Southampton, which he dribbled past 6 defenders, masterclass? Yeah. 100%, man, 100%. Absolutely. Giroud will score. I don't know, man. I think our defense. Well, I fully expect a clean sheet in this game, man. I really do expect a clean sheet. So we'll see what happens. Yeah, Mr. Sanders is still keeps on going. Yeah, not going to entertain all of that. I did see Ronnie say, Ms. Bro, you need 2 more people on your pre-match guest, diversify the panel. No, I'm not interested in diversifying. Like, you guys are here to watch me. You guys are here to watch my opinion. I'll bring whoever I want to bring. I'm not going to create like what some other, YouTube channels do. It's like a fish market. All of these people just screaming at each other and talking nonsense. I'm only going to bring people that I feel like actually has good understanding as to what they're. I'm not going to just bring in some random people to the show just for the sake of creating nonsense arguments, which is going to, literally just piss me off. I'm not that type of a person. I don't have patience for that anymore. I'm not some 20-year-old kid that's starting to do YouTube channel and trying to create drama on live streams. I'm not going to do that. I'm here to have good conversations, funny conversations at times, have a bit of banter, but I'm sorry. Imagine bringing in people like Mike Sanders. Why do I keep thinking his name's Mike Sanders? Is Mike Sanders someone's name? I don't know why I keep thinking Mike Sanders. It could be someone's name because I keep thinking Mike Sanders. Anyway, Mr. Sanders. Imagine bringing someone like Mr. Sanders. We would not have much of a show. It would just be nonsense.
Victor. You're forgetting Victor.
Yeah, Victor. Like all of these people, it'll just be a nonsense conversation all the time. So yeah, I'm happy for them to be on the live chat, and that's about it. I'm not bringing them here so that they can eat my head. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, exactly. Johnny Minerals. I'm not talking to Johnny Minerals. We might have a few agreements and we might have a few disagreements, but I don't have time to do conversations with these type of people. I don't have the time. I'm sorry. So, that's how I look at it, man. Ms. Hear me out. You and Kafka's would be legendary duo. Yeah. I don't think so, bro. I don't think so. Kafka's strange though. Kafka's he shows one way in here, and then he's a different way when it's in Twitter. So yeah. It is what it is, man. There you go. As soon as Ishan talked about Victor's in the building. Alex Goldberg too. Yeah, look, some of these people are very difficult to have a conversation with, so I'm not about that. But anyway, Ishan, bro, I'm gonna let you go. We're gonna get ready for the match. Do pop down at halftime because I do need to go and pray. So if you can come during halftime, we can have a conversation. And yeah, bro, let's see what happens. I'll let you go. Thank you so much, my man.
All right, man. Yes, thank you. We'll meet at halftime, guys. Please subscribe my channel. Do not forget to subscribe it, and also like this video as soon as possible. We want like 300 plus likes. Yeah, let's go.
Come on, Ishan. Before I let you go, I think this is it. Mike Penders.
That's why I was laughing that time. It's Mike Penders.
It's Mike Penders. That's why I was like Mike Sanders. Anyway, all right. I'll let you go, Ishan.
Right.
Thank you for that.
Yeah. Bye.
Take care. Bye. All right, cool. Ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready for the watch along. All right, let's get ready for the watch along. Hopefully this is going to be a nice watch along. Cool. Smash up the like button, guys. How many likes we've got? How many likes have we got? Smash up the like button, guys. 113 likes. Let's push it up to 200. Let's get those likes up to 200, guys, immediately. Miz, you're not doing Benfica Boca game? It's very busy at work. That's the problem, man. I thought I would do Benfica and Boca, but maybe I'll miss out on this one, man. I'll still watch it in the background. I've got a lot of work on, man. I've got a lot of work. It's very busy. End of financial year here in Sydney, Australia. I need to get a move on with some work. So yeah, by the time I finish the watch along for Benfica Boca, it just goes over my work time. I would have loved to do it, but look, there'll be more games. So yeah. Straight after this, we're going to do the review of this match, and then we'll keep it at that for today, and then we'll go down the track. All right, let's get ready for the match, ladies and gentlemen. 10 more minutes to go. Rejo Park in the building. Good to see you, my man. Big up, Miz. Hope you and the fam are well. Thoughts on Victor's comments, Miz? What did he say? All right, let's have a look. Victor, Mr. Sanders has a good point, Miz. Too much thinking about past, then being positive about the future. Don't underestimate the elite crop of youth we have. I guarantee Esteval wins Young PFA Player of the Year. All right. Thanks. Thank you for your comment, my man. Appreciate that. That's that. Hopefully, thoughts on Victor's comment? Did that answer your question, the real Kevin K? I thanked him for his comment. That's my thoughts. That's my thoughts on it. That's my thoughts on that comment. Gianluca Prestiani versus Camila Ray, Dominic Benfica versus Boca Juniors. Yeah. Miz, you need to add Javon. Bro, how about you stop giving me suggestions how to run my channel, brother? I'll do what I want to do. You just enjoy. You just enjoy what you're seeing. And if you don't, then, bro, you can pretty much go somewhere else if you want. This guy's coming here giving suggestions left, right, and center. Miz, you should do this. You should do that, bro. Let me run my show, yeah? Let me run my show. And look, I wouldn't mind having Javon, but people are busy. People are busy. All right. Javon's already part of he's already part of the all you can eat Chelsea group. So it's not like Javon can just give plenty of time all the time. He's got work as well. He's got work. Yeah. He's the director, bro. He's the director. I love how people, they just yeah. I want Dilap goal. Yeah, I would have loved to see Dilap start, but not to be. Oh, look, he'll come off the bench. He'll come off the bench, and hopefully he'll do something. Hopefully he'll do something. But yeah, I expect a victory, man. I expect a victory. I expect a stressless game. I do. I expect 4-0. I expect stressless game. And yeah, I expect a good performance and players to be confident. That's what I expect in this game. I don't think this should be too much of a drama, if I'm being absolutely honest. Stadium so empty. All right, let's have a look, man. All right, let's have a look. Why is the stadium empty? Oh, yeah. Man, the stadium's empty. Why? There's like no one there. Wow, the stadium is very empty. The stadium is actually empty. No one really cared about this game. That's a shame. Yeah, man. Generally, most of these games have been, the crowd's been quite full. I love how they announce one player at a time, really gives them good reception. I like this. I actually don't mind this. Obviously, it's not going to happen in Premier League, but in America, they really make players feel like they're the real deal. They're the big shots. American sports make players feel like they're an entity on its own. Highlights every player's like, look at the way each player coming out on their own. The emphasis, like each player. This is the thing about American sport. What I've noticed, not just in sport, like America itself, like every state in America is a brand on itself. Everything is a brand. Every sport in America, every individual in that sport is a brand. Yeah, they like to make everyone into a brand, which is fantastic. Fantastic and also not so fantastic at the same time. Sometimes it can be a bit too much. American show. Against Flamengo, there will be a lot those South American fans ain't playing. Yeah. Yeah, I'm stunned how this match doesn't have that much fans. There's a lot of empty seats. Because so far there's been full stadiums. Regio Park, thank you so much for the super chat, my man. Have a feeling Dilap will cook us, overcome. Have a feeling Dilap will cook for us, overcome the curse of number 9. Seems to have Diego Costa toughness and vibes. He'll receive ball in good spaces. Yeah, look, I have a good feeling he'll do well. I have a good feeling. Big up to Miz. Saw a lot of Kafka's types in the chat. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how I attract. You'd think the Kafka's types wouldn't be joining my streams. Like, I'm not really their cup of tea, but for some reason, a lot of the Kafka's types seem to come to my stream and do like, I don't know. All the Kafka's types fans, let me know, why do you like to join my streams, my live chat? I mean, you mostly disagree with me, so why do you like joining? I want to know. I'm very like it's intriguing to know. Seems like something about me that you like. I'd love to know in the comment section. What do you like? Shervin predicting 3-1 Giroud goal off the bench. Nah, man, I want clean sheet. No Giroud goal, bro. No Giroud goal. 4-0. 4-0. Going for 4-0 Chelsea victory. Smash up the like button, guys. Absolutely smash up the like button. Let's get those likes up. What's this walk of shame? It's not a walk of shame, bro. Each player is made to feel special. You know, each of their names gets announced and they do the walk and they... I don't mind this. Obviously, this is not gonna happen in the Premier League. Billy's saying you're the only one I find Brillo. Thank you. Appreciate that. Empty because of LA immigration riots. Really? Is that true? Is that true? Means they need an entrance song like WWE. Yeah, this stadium's empty, man. So much empty space. Come on, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get this game going. Let's get a good outing. Let's get a good victory. Bleed Blue. Hey Miz, hope you're doing good, bro. At work, so relying on you to provide match commentary for this game. Miz Jury, let's go. All right, my man. I'll try and do my level best to keep you all entertained. Hopefully it's a good game, man. Hopefully it's a good game and we score quite a lot of goals and then you know, we can move on with a good performance. This game is not in Los Angeles, it's in Atlanta. It should have been in Los Angeles, no? You got American team Los Angeles there. It would have been nice if it was a LA game. Americans not even coming to watch American team. I guess because it's in Atlanta, they're not really keen to watch Atlanta. And I think it's, what is it, during work time now? Is that right? What time is it in America right now? Can someone tell me? What time is it in Atlanta? It's 3 p.m. People are at work. Yeah, there you go. 3 p.m. Yeah, it's an awkward time for a match. Teams in a huddle. 3 p.m. on a work day, yeah. That's not... Why is this on a 3 p.m. work day? It should be after work. That's probably why, man. That's mad. How did they expect 3 p.m. on a work day for the stadium to be full? Just don't go to work? Yeah, imagine all of these people didn't go to work. Come on, man. Match is about to kick off. There we go. We've kicked off, ladies and gentlemen. Looks like I'm again 30 seconds behind. LAFC with the ball. They're trying to play out from the back. Good pressing from Nicholas Jackson. They're being very bold, trying to play out from the back. Are you sure you got what it takes? Okay, they've played out from the back. Pedro Neto chasing. And we win the ball back. There you go. Reece James now with the ball. Sanchez bombs it forward. Nice. Oh, Pedro Neto. This is the normal time we watch Champions League games in Florida. Yeah, that's true. That's true. I guess watching and being in the stadium are two different things, right? Like if you're hosting a competition, you want to predominantly have like night matches during the weekday so people can come from work and fill up the stadiums. Watching, Champions League matches, yeah, you can do that. LAFC inside the box, looking dangerous. LAFC inside the box. Just at the edge of the penalty area. Good defending. Well done, Chelsea. Excellent. Cole Palmer wins the ball back. Now we're off for a counter, hopefully. Yes, Nicholas Jackson, get up. Oh, the goalkeeper's out. Hugo Lloris kicks it, bombs it forward and straight to Sanchez. Yeah, like sitting at home and watching Champions League football is different to, hosting a competition where you want your people to go to the stadium. You'd want to have during the weekday when there's work, like matches to be in the evening. During the weekend, you can have day games, no problems. But during the weekdays, you should be having matches in the evening. I guess they don't want to overlap between the games as well because TV rights. They want to be able to telecast all the games one after another and not be one over another simultaneously, basically. Nice work, Caicedo. Keep the ball in, yep. Madueke on the left side. Caicedo now. Finding Romeo Lavia. Romeo Lavia finding Cole Palmer. Looking very tasty. Cole Palmer. Yes, it's opening up. Noni. Oh, come on, man. Come on, Noni Madueke. Just have a shot, bro, with your left foot as well. You're a left footer. Cook around. Cross coming in. That's wild. Needed to be a shot from Madueke. You were set up for a shot. You just need to blast that shot, man. Too many touches. Tribal number 1. Ms., what's your thoughts on Malick Fofana link? Look, I don't know him. I don't know the player. I don't watch Lyon. From the little bits and pieces that I've seen so far, he looks like a promising young player. 42 million that's been quoted seems a bit too hefty for someone like him. Saw some of his, clips. He's in the right trajectory. Like is season in, season out. He seems like he's in the right trajectory. So Reece James steals the ball very easily. Pedro Neto. Romeo Lavia. Nice, beautiful pass. Kukuret's opening up. We should be too much for them. Honestly, we should be too much. I think it was Ashraf that said this is Conference League level. Oh, what a ball from Noni Madueke. Nicholas Jackson. Oh, Hugo Lloris saves that. Someone said it in the live chat that this is Conference League level opposition. I think they are. Yeah, plus NBA starts at 8. Oh, okay. Gino, mate, should we be worried? Noni and Jackson looking dead. Early days, man. It's only been 5 minutes. Pedro Neto, all those space. Take him on, Pedro Neto, man. Come on. Go Chelsea. Noni Madueke. 2 Tosin. Caicedo. 3-2 set up. Nice pass to Cole Palmer. Caicedo. Out wide to Pedro Neto. Pedro Neto tried to take on the man, but was not successful. Nice, lovely pass from Caicedo. 1 touch to Romeo Lavia. Caicedo again having a boss game. Early days. Easy Money Sniper saying, based on what I've seen with Estevar, he's already better than Neto. At least he looks up when dribbles. Yeah, look, that's a big factor with Estevar Willian. He's always looking up when he's dribbling. He's not just dribbling into no man's land. Do you know what I mean? Ruda, big up, my man. Nasri, Ms. Jackson or Delap, first choice? Delap, man. Delap. Look, there's value in Jackson. There is value in Jackson. I don't want to get rid of him. I think there's good value in Jackson. And still keep him in the squad. He can even play out wide, maybe. Tosin. Oh no, Caicedo gives the ball away cheaply, but wins it back. Nice. Sorry, that was Romeo Lavia. Romeo Lavia, well done, man. Good stuff from Romeo Lavia. Club World Cup is honestly bad for the players' mental and physical health. I think it's quite harsh. They deserve a break, but FIFA only sees profit and market. I mean, this is only once every 4 years now, so as opposed to Club World Cup happening every season. I think that's still going to continue, but this event is just once every 4 years. Stephen, you're doing another watch along, Miz? Probably not today. I've got a lot of work that I got to get to. Tosin now with the ball. Sanchez bombs the ball forward. It's that outlet from Sanchez that needs to be better. LAFC now in the attack. Ball through. Wild pass from there. Goes out for a goal kick. Stephen, cool. Respero, how about the day after? Yeah, probably the day after. We'll do something and figure out which games to do. But we'll do something. So like every day there'll be at least one watch along for sure. Some days maybe two. Jackson. Cole Palmer. Nice. Cole Palmer picks up the ball. Man. Gino, what kind of work do you do, Miz? What feeds the younglings? Yeah, I'm in finance, man. I'm in asset finance. I'm a senior credit analyst. So yeah, I provide loans for businesses to fund their assets. Nice. Here we go. Madueke. Oh my days. Madueke. My goodness me. In front of you're lucky, Madueke. It's in front of empty stadium, so no one's watching. That's embarrassing from Madueke, man. That's just straight up embarrassing. Easy Money Sniper saying this is our right wing next season. Get ready, guys. Now, no chance we can have him as well. It's not really right wing, left wing, to be honest. Wait till you see Kittens. Our Clown Lake ownership is embarrassing. Caicedo out wide. Pedro Neto. Cole Palmer. Pedro Neto. Romeo Lavia. Cole Palmer. We're cooking something. Get in there, Pedro Neto. Yes. Oh, my days, man. Madueke, stay on your feet. LAFC, off to a counter-attack. Come on. Nice. Good defending. Excellent defending from Reece James. Romeo Lavia. Caicedo, just one-touch pass. But there's several LA Galaxy players there swarming him. Hamdan Miz, brother, is it me or sometimes I feel like Madueke is fake Neymar from AliExpress? Fee, big up, my man. Good to see you, yo, Miz. How's it going? Going good, brother. Hopefully you're doing well. Come on, Madueke. Oh, my days. Already in the first, 15 minutes, Madueke is just... He's shown how average he is. He's really shown how average he is. Gino, Miz, we honestly can't have Noni or Jackson anywhere near the starting 11. We can only expect a top 4 dogfight again. I've been saying that Madueke is not our level. Some of you guys, before the match starts, you're all like, oh, why so much negativity, this, that, the other. And then the match starts and then you realize, oh, yeah, this is why we are upset with Madueke. Don't be shocked if Madueke ends up scoring or assisting as well in this game. Don't be shocked. He's highly inconsistent. Reece James cross all the way to Madueke. Adu saying Madueke is an average player. The real Kevin K. Is the reason why it's still empty, it's based in Atalanta Stadium, is 50K capacity, but kickoff is 2 p.m. local time. Also LAFC based in LA, so no local fans in Atalanta, probably expensive tickets. So yeah, of course I get it. But why did they make it like this? Kitten's worse. LAFC now with the ball. Go. That's it. Keep going. Yes, Madueke. Oh, good shot. That time was a good shot. He took it first time. That time actually was a good shot. First time shot. Good. I want to see more of that. I want to see more of that. Start ballers saying Madueke should be scoring that, not going to lie. Gino, Miz, let's be real. You saw the levels in the first 15 minutes of the PSG game, and now you see our level. Yes, it's end of season, but down we are far below the level. Yeah, man. PSG, yeah, we're far below PSG level. Don't worry about that. Is it the right thing? Of course not. Faisal, would you cash in pure profit on Tyreek George Miz if it means we can sign 2 new left wings? I'd rather have Malick Fofana and Gittins than one or the other. Plus, George fans overhype George too much. No, look, I'm one of those ones that like George. I think there's a player there. I'm not sure whether we should be cashing in on George. Yeah. Stephen, is all you can eat wrestling on Miz? Yeah, not today, unfortunately, because obviously we're all inundated with Chelsea's game. Then we've got the review. For some people, it's very late after that. And then for me, I've got work. If we didn't have the game, then maybe we could have done. Or else we'd just be streaming all day long. You know what I mean? Titus Big Ball saying, good shot. That was a pass towards Loris. Fair enough. Man. Maybe I praised him a bit too much. Pedro Neto with a cross. Ooh, just trying to find Madueke. Cole Palmer now. Cole Palmer. Shot. Ooh, good shot. Very nice shot from Madueke. Sorry, from Cole Palmer. Caicedo. Pedro Neto. I feel like the lack of energy, man. I don't like it sometimes when we start like this, where the energy doesn't seem to be a bit lacking. The new kit looks nice, eh, Adnan? We are getting done by Spurs legend keeper. We didn't win a trophy. This is our level. Bayern would already be 3-0 up. Yeah, we're not. Reece James. Oh, that ricochet could have gone anywhere. Ball goes out. Miz has always had agenda against Noni, though, since his PSV days, even though he's our best winger now. Fucking hell, man. Like, seriously. Wow. That's what I mean, man. Like, some people just out of nowhere, unprovoked. I've always had an agenda on Madueke. The guy's just not Chelsea level. I'm sorry. Ball out wide to Madueke. Madueke, where are you going, bro? Where are you going? Just running into people and losing the ball. Cole Palmer. Reece James. Caicedo. Nice, lovely pass. Caicedo. How's that not a foul? How's that not a foul? Here comes LAFC. Nice. Good defending. Well done, Reece James. Romeo Lavia picks it up. Cucurella. Foul given away. Free kick to LAFC. So far, it's a bit lackluster, man. I have to be honest. So far, it's a bit lackluster. I'm waiting for Dunlop. Easy from Sanchez. Sanchez, what was that? What's Sanchez doing? Easy collection, and then he gives the ball away. Look at what this guy's doing, man. Look at what Sanchez is doing. Look what Sanchez is doing. Romeo Lavia now. Kenneth, Miz, don't pay the haters any mind. You call it down the middle, in my opinion. Thank you. Appreciate that. Yeah, this is Maresca's number one. Romeo Lavia, almost intercepted. Cucurella. Nice. Levi Colwell. All the way back to Sanchez. Cole Palmer. Let's go. Let's go. Come on, Chelsea, man. Wake up. Bit more cutthroat, man. Come on. Bit more cutthroat. Show a little bit more professionalism. LA play good football. I don't know, man. Foul given away. Feels like a Conference League game all over again. Chelsea is still stuck in Conference League mode. Get Kudus, Andy, sell Madueke. And so apparently our players are tired and not bothered, but PSG had an even harder season and won the Champions League and still put in a great performance. You're going to win this competition, yeah, Miz? Yeah, we're static off the ball. That's the problem. We're static. It's just annoying. Just get Delap in, man. Let's just get Delap in. Come on, man. Romeo Lavia. Tosin. Caicedo. Romeo Lavia. Yes, now. Cucurella. Yes, Cole Palmer. Yes. Yes, Pedro Neto. Okay, keep it in. Keep the ball in, Pedro Neto. Come on. Come on, man. Come on, Chelsea. Let's go, man. Let's go. Let's move. Yes, Pedro Neto. Excellent. Cross coming in. Let's do something. This is annoying, man. Mariska watching Netflix. Yes, Cole Palmer. Yes. Madueke. Caicedo. Back to Cole Palmer. Cucurella. Come on, guys. Let's do something. Oh, man. We've been forced back. All right, Caicedo. All right, let's go. Romeo Lavia. Caicedo. Just too much dilly-dallying, man. Too much dilly-dallying. Yeah, this is Betis' first half. You're right, man. It reminds me of Betis' first half. So right. Look at this. Look at this, man. Look at this. Oh, man. "30 minutes and we've been stinky. We've really been stinky." I hate watching matches like this. Like, see how yesterday Palmeiras and Porto, that's just end-to-end beautiful. I'm not saying make it end-to-end, but look at PSG. Control with so much precision. These type of games, honestly, it puts you to bed. It puts you to bed because it's slow. It's very lethargic football. Look at the way the ball is moving. Slow. I get it. We want to slow things down. I understand, but it's just too slow at times. Nice. Cole Palmer, Pedro Neto linking up. Ball out wide to Madueke. What's this guy going to do? Let's see what this guy's going to do. Ball given away by Cole Palmer. Jackson is ghosting. Bring the lamp. Go. Let's go. Yes. 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 Neto in behind. Neto in behind. Yes. It's got to be a goal. Finally something, man. Finally something. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Well done. Well done. Just need something, man. Just need something. Beautiful. I know deflected, but look, I don't care. I don't care that it's deflected. I don't really care. Goal's a goal. I'm taking it. This game needed a goal. It was just lacking big time. Oh, he's offside. Think he's offside. Think he might be offside, you know. It's a good dummy. It's a good shot. Oh, maybe he is onside. Maybe he's onside. Maybe he's onside. The way he sold it to that defender. Well, actually, it wasn't deflected. It was a good shot. It was a good shot. I don't think it was deflected, you know. Sold that defender big time. And then it was a lovely shot. No, it was a good shot. It's a good shot. Good goal. That was a very good Neto goal. And goal. Absolutely brilliant. Now, go, go, go. Not an offside. Not an offside. Thank you. Let's just pump the goals now. Gets too boring like that. If too much side-to-side business. Lovely goal from Neto and good skills. That was nice. That was nice from Neto, man. Onside all day. Was he blowing kisses to Jackson? Yeah, did someone get a yellow card? My God, yellow card for Reece James, like for no reason. Yellow card. What the hell, man? What kind of a yellow card is this? That's not a yellow card. That's just a simple foul. That's what it is. That was not a yellow card, man. Come on, come on. Nowhere near that should be a yellow card. Anyway, we move. We move. The ref called the ambulance because that player's hair is not looking fresh. MLS standards. That was good. That was actually very good play from Pedro Neto, if I'm being honest. Took the ball nicely on that right side, cut in, sold that defender, sent that defender to the next planet, and then lovely near post shot. Good, strong near post shot. Prior to that, it was just all boring. Very much boring prior to that. Onside, onside. Lovely. Excellent. It's a great finish. Great finish. Corner coming up. Sorry, free kick coming up for LAFC. Wow. What's Sanchez doing, man? This is our number one goalkeeper, Sanchez. Corner coming up for LAFC. Good defending. Well done. Good. Well done. Well done. Oh, it's not a foul, man. That's not a foul. That is not a foul. Oh, my God. That is not a foul. That was cleanly won. I love these ref cams. That is not a foul. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Mad. Go, Reece James. Go. That's a foul on Reece. Brendan the Aussie. It was a foul. No, it wasn't a foul. Got the ball. It was a foul. Nice. Go. Pedro Neto. Cole Palmer. Man, this live chat's got an agenda against Madueke. Man, you guys got an agenda against Madueke, this live chat. I don't like it. Nice. Lavia. Cole Palmer. That was a mad strike from Cole Palmer. I mean, what were you thinking was going to happen, Cole? You're going to just put the ball straight through the player. Pedro Neto. Palmer. Come on, Palmer. Wake up, Palmer. Go, Kukurea. Go, Kukurea. I love how you see these sort of comments. Someone saying, how good does Palmer look in that number 10 shirt? Gives me Hazard vibes. And then Blood saying Palmer is playing shy. And then Palmer is keep missing. Yeah, Palmer has not been good in this match. That's for sure. Jackson assisted the goal. Uncle George. How many subs allowed? Can we do 7+? I don't know. I don't think we can. I think 5, yeah? Ball goes out for a corner. Chelsea corner coming up. Jackson. And then I don't care how they play, man. Just get the win and wrap them up in cotton wool. Cucurella. Tosin, come on. Well done, Tosin. Levi Colwell. Caicedo. Romeo Lavia, excellent. Nice one-touch play. Cole Palmer. Pedro Neto. Nice. Cole Palmer. Good counter pressing, man. Very good counter pressing from Chelsea. But this referee, just yellow cards everywhere. Yellow card for everyone with this referee. Two minutes of added time. Nearly at halftime, ladies and gentlemen. Chelsea leading 1-0. Free kick coming off of LAFC. And it goes out for a corner. Maduki is our best winger, the stats say. That's mad. Go, 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 Jackson. Yes. Madueke. Cross to no one. There we go, ladies and gentlemen. Halftime. Honestly, it's been a boring game. It's been a boring game. That's how I felt. There are games where that excite you, and then there's games like this where it's been boring. We're winning 1-0, which is good. Why is there fights, man? Why? Unnecessary fight. Chelsea 1, LAFC 0. Got Ishan in the backstage. Ishan, bro.
Yo,
I found that very boring. I don't know about you. I found that very boring.
Look, I'm. That was boring. That was disappointed, man. I think so. I resonate with you here. There are some concerns. Cole Palmer, concern.
Yeah. No.
Maduki.
Oh my God. I'm not gonna say anything. Apparently, I have an agenda. I'm not allowed. You can talk. You can talk. I'm not allowed to talk about Madueke. I have an agenda. Apparently, since he was born, I have an agenda on him. Live chat, you do the talking about Madueke. Ishan will do the talking about Madueke. Go on, bro.
Madueke needs to be out ASAP, ASAP. You know what I mean? Oh, bro, every time he's got the ball at his foot, he's fluffed it. Control, fluffed it. Too much time on the ball. He's so poor in decision making. No creation of chances whatsoever. Only back passes. He's even fluffed first touches. He's even fluffed receiving the ball today. What is happening? Get him subbed. If Maresca has some little percentage of brains, Madueke has to be subbed in the tunnel. Subbed off in the tunnel. Get anybody. I don't care. Get a Tyreek George. I don't care.
Ishan, do you want to talk about this? Because last I know, he's a winger. So what is this whole thing about out of position?
What do you mean by out of position? What? No, tell me which position makes sense when you're forgetting basic footballing skills. You're forgetting receiving a ball.
Matisse Armani.
Hi.
Bro, I'm bored, bro. I'm bored.
Well, you're bored and I'm having a midlife crisis. So which one do you prefer?
So talk about your midlife crisis, bro. I think that might be a little bit more entertaining.
So I've had a midlife crisis now because I've just realized as I've gone through the whole starting 11 and the bench, I'm the oldest person out of all of them.
No way. Are you actually older than everyone?
I'm older than everyone. I was calling Tosin Unks.
Bro, he should be calling you Unks.
Yes. I'm older than everyone.
Wow, when did this happen, Matisse? Bro, you used to be young once upon a time.
This is a disgrace.
But what am I then? I'm dead then. I'm dead. I don't belong in this world.
I'm having a midlife crisis. I'm sorry.
I was about to say, what's going on?
I'm older than everyone in the squad, bro.
You're older than everyone in the squad.
Wow.
Me, bro, that's what I'm saying. Not bro, me.
Wow.
Me.
I'm cooked and Miz is in the grave.
I'll see you guys in the afterlife. I'm in heaven, bro.
I'm the kid that was with Dammy. I was on the roads, on the streets, doing up the Twitter video and saying for his uniform. Why am I the oldest one?
That's insane.
We are all unks now, guys. We are all unks.
Damn. Wow. That's bad news, bro. That's bad news. How do you feel about that, Matisse?
I don't know what to feel.
I am Phil.
Oh, is it because Bettinelli's gone?
Yeah.
I think so.
I'm experienced.
Bro, I'm closer to Maresca's age.
We're the experience now.
Lads, I'm closer to Maresca's age.
I don't think I'll see the game the same way again.
Oh, mate, that's right.
I don't think I'm going to... Do you know what? I don't think I'm going to watch the next season the same way I watched the last season. I think I'm cooked.
Yeah, bro.
That's it. That's it.
Lads, honestly, I don't know about you guys. I've been yawning so much in this match. Like, I've watched some of these Club World Cup matches and I've been entertained. This one, I am yawning. I am yawning every 2 minutes. Like,
bro, we were contemplating pillows on my stream.
This is this any different to Conference League? Like, it reminds me of Conference League. This is not like nothing different, to be honest. Matisse might as well just be traveling.
Yeah, I should be there. I should be vlogging.
You should.
No, you know what? I said just before the goal. Yeah. I said this is the worst game I've watched in the tournament so far. And then it doesn't help when you see the attendance because we're playing at 3 p.m. US time.
So it's work time.
Fans, bare empty seats. But like even the 0-0s, they were more exciting, I think, than this one. This one is very dry.
Bro, yesterday's Porto versus Palmeiras 0-0 was exciting. It was very good.
Yeah, I watched the first.
I didn't watch that.
That was an exciting game. Even Al Ahly and Inter Miami 0-0 was exciting as well.
Do you know what? I do feel like this system lives and dies with the wingers because the way that they are in this system, if they're not special, it's just very boring.
Yep. I just Go on, Yunus, bro. Sorry.
No, so someone brought up a point earlier, which it makes a bit of sense, right? How the players might actually be managing their own minutes here.
How do you mean?
Like with the season just finished, and this isn't exclusive to Chelsea, right? But there was a rumor that popped up 2 days ago that the players are actually they're feeling tired.
Yeah,
they might be here just managing themselves, and I don't know if that's the case, but it looks like it.
Eunice, just quickly on that, right? They say that the players are tired. Let's just quickly read, because it's easy to just say that because it's the end of the season and you think, oh, so many matches, this, that. But if you look at it, how many of these players actually played Conference League till the end? Like, they didn't play. Most of these players didn't play Conference League matches up until right at the end. Most of the time, we were out of the cup competitions very early. Which tired are we talking about here? Like, which tired?
Which tired? Which
tired?
like serious question. Which tired? Where was the tired here?
PSG should be shattered, basically.
I can imagine maybe Cucurella. He's played a lot of games. All right, fair enough. Caicedo played all throughout the Premier League. Like, should Jackson be tired? Should Madueke be tired? Should
It's a good point.
Like our defenders be tired? What's tiredness got to do with, let's say, Robert Sanchez being a bad keeper? Like,
I haven't gone through the minutes of like how many minutes accumulated, but remember at the start of the season as well, we had a massive squad. So
yeah.
We were playing two separate teams up until Christmas.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
So these guys weren't even playing 2 games a week the whole season. They were playing 2 games a week. Well, I mean, some of them were never playing 2 games a week until the final, but, you know.
Was Cole Palmer even in the Conference League squad in the first phase?
No.
So which tired are we talking about here? Because I'm confused.
And a lot of them are really young, so they've not actually accumulated loads of minutes in their career in comparison to the others.
Yeah.
So yeah,
look, I mean, just get the win, but you see PSG yesterday, bro. They swatted Atletico Madrid like a bug. This Atletico Madrid are not a joke, man. We need to understand they're not a joke.
True.
And I
will say, in Atletico's defense, right? They PSG deserved to win that game, but the refs were suspect in that game. I got to be real.
Yeah, the ref is suspect in this game as well, handing out yellow cards for no reason.
PSG were getting a bit too many advantages for my liking, but they did still deserve to win.
Oh, like, have a look at how PSG play, boys. Just everything from top to bottom, defense, wing, midfield, up front. It's just Atletico Madrid. We all knew they were going to put on a low block, mid block, whatever, right? But they still got opened up, sliced up, diced up, everything. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, I feel like, when are we going to show a little bit more? When are we going to show a little bit more? Do you know what I mean?
Maybe when we play PSG in the quarters.
We might not show anything more. Yeah, we might not.
I rather show less against PSG. Show less. We're a little bit more reserved against PSG. Don't show too much.
No, to be fair, for today, for the second half, I'm expecting some subs. Yeah, I'm expecting Buildup. I'm expecting Santos. I'm expecting maybe Sarr or Anselmino. See what they're about.
Yes.
And let's kick on and see what we've actually got. Because right now it's the same old, really.
Bro, get Buildup on, man. Like, enough with this.
I want Buildup on.
Get this Buildup on, man. Let's build his confidence up a little bit. Let him score a few goals. You know.
It was a good assist from Jackson, though.
It was.
Yeah. It was. It was good play from Pedro Neto, ultimately. Lovely cut in and whatnot. Do you know what game I'm actually looking forward to? A lot of people, Yunus might know a lot more about this, being from that region. The Tunisian game, I think that might be a good one, bro. A lot of people saying that team's good.
Yes, Tunis. Yeah. They are. I know them well. They are. their left winger is Belali, plays for the Algerian national team. I know him well. He's a threat. They're a decent side, but I feel like you see the way that Al Ahly didn't take their chances because there was some selfishness and there was a little bit of like at times they looked like they weren't taking it too seriously, or I don't know, they got ahead of themselves or whatever. I feel like Tunis will make the same sort of mistakes. On the occasion, the grand stage, I feel like they might make a few of those errors, but they've got quality. They're a decent side. I think they're better than LAFC. They're better than LAFC.
But none of these American teams are good, bro. I watched Botafogo yesterday against Seattle Sounders, bro. Botafogo aren't even all that, but Seattle Sounders were like a different level shit. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't know about none of these American teams. I just know that with what I see on paper, we should be beating all these teams, man, in the groups. We should. Dusting everybody down.
Yeah, there's no doubt about that, bro.
Even when you look at our bench, now that you've added the lap to it, now we've actually got a proper backup striker, or not even backup, but you've got another striker there. Santos is there. I don't know why Kendry Pires is not here, because what I'm watching from Madueke in this first half, I'm like, yo, I think the kid could easily come in and do something. Obviously, he's playing out of position. He's not really a left winger, but just being so poor over there. So I wish he was in the squad even to get some minutes, because I just feel like the minutes are there, 100%.
Yeah,
definitely there for him.
Bro, Madueke is stinking it up big time.
I've just had a super chat, right? Someone's just put it in for the chat for all of us, yeah? Because you're on a call, so ask the gang. Basically, it said, how about we stick Delap on, put Jackson on the left, and if Caicedo's tired, how about we get Santos in on his place and we actually see what that could do?
Yeah,
do you agree with this?
I don't mind that. I was saying Jackson out wide maybe more this season if he stays at Chelsea Football Club. So I don't mind that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But then we need another striker. We have to get another striker.
I'm here for that. I still feel like we need another left winger. If we get a top left winger, then you can get one. If you're going to get a young one, then you need two.
Well,
I don't know. See,
there's link on that Malick Fofana kid. Yeah,
Fofana.
David Ornstein's talked about it. Fabrizio's talked about it. But I think it might just be pressure to get Gittins. I think Gittins is the one that we're going to get. So.
Well, Gittins is the one that used to play for Man City. So
yeah.
True.
It's an easy one to do, isn't it? And also, he already wants to join us. I don't know.
Well, personal terms are done with Gittins, so he's ready to go.
Yeah.
Unless we end up
maybe both. Maybe both, yeah. Bring both, I guess. If you're not gonna get,
because I would take Fofana. I'll be real. I like, you see, when you actually go for a young player, that is the type of young player that I actually would have in my squad.
You've been watching
the little pieces, the little bits and pieces of him I've seen. I did like him. He was playing well when I watched him.
He's really good. He's a brainy, technical winger.
I'll be honest, I've not watched enough of Lyon. The only time I really got the glimpse of them when they played against Man United, and my eyes were on Shirky.
Shirky, yeah.
But Yunus, like you've seen a little bit of this kid, Malick Fofana.
You see what we complain about with Madueke, for example. He just runs with the ball and then he gets himself in trouble.
Yeah.
Fofana's the winger that will get himself out of situations. Like, he's got a brain. He's technical. In tight spaces, like, he's already thought of what he's going to do. That's what I like in a winger. He's doesn't seem like someone that will go and bang loads of goals.
Yeah.
But he does shoot well. He's accurate. He doesn't waste chances. And he does have a lot of skill, like just actual skill. So
yeah.
We've missed out on enough French wingers, haven't we? I know he's from Belgium.
He's Belgian.
He's French.
He's Belgian.
Well, they speak French, no? Belgians speak French.
And he plays in France. He's French.
But by the way, Belgians, they speak French, right? They speak French, no?
Yeah, they do, yeah.
Well, that's it, bro. You're French. Then you're French.
I don't want to get ahead of it, but I was thinking, in Hazard's circumstances.
Bomba.
Yeah.
Bomba.
Wow.
You're ahead.
Yeah. Right.
I know you said you don't want to get ahead, but you're ahead.
Head's gone.
Right now, Yunus, you're definitely ahead.
You're ahead. Enzo's coming on for Lavia, people.
Enzo's on for Reece James.
Okay.
I saw Lavia's number go up.
Why not? Let's play Enzo Fernandez at right back.
I just saw Reece James without the top on.
Yeah, James is coming on as well, but he'll
James
be coming
off.
Sorry, James is coming off.
Lavia and James. Gusto and Enzo.
All right, Gusto's on. All right, sorry. Yeah.
Time to suffer, lads.
What's going on right now?
Time to suffer.
We're going to see Gusto in those half spaces, bro. He's going to score goal today. Watch. Today is the day. He's scoring a goal. He's scoring a goal.
If he in
Gusto was sending me to Pluto in the final. Oh
Wow.
my days,
Me too,
I was
man.
so angry with what he was
that
doing.
was bad. That was bad. Lads,
Alright.
I'm going to let you guys
Alright,
go, all right?
enjoy the second
I'll
half.
catch you guys later. Take care.
Big up, in a bit.
Big up.
Sorry, Sean, bro.
No, that's fine. That was a fun conversation, man.
It was
Not
a
gonna
fun
lie.
conversation. Ishan, you carry on with the live chat. Let me quickly go pray. I think second half's about to start.
All right. Yeah, you come back, then I'll.
Stay, bro.
Yeah.
Just stay for the. Bro, I'm getting bored in this game. Unless this game turns out to be like some, exciting. I thought we were going to get a lot of goals, but maybe Chelsea Football Club different ideas, bro. Stay if you want to. Up to you. All right, I'll be back. Yeah.
All right. Yeah. Let's go. All right, guys. We're starting very soon with the second half. It hasn't started on my device. Let's see. But yeah, Reece James and Romeo Lavia's out. We've got Enzo Fernandez in alongside Malo Gusto. How do you guys feel about that? Look at Oli. Look at Giroud. Giroud. Is Giroud gonna come very soon? Is he gonna get his time on the pitch? Maybe 20 minutes, 30 minutes. Let's see, guys. We're soon, whichever ways. Or is he coming out now? Is Giroud coming out now? Is Oliver Giroud coming out now? All right. Regardless, guys, what do you think of Madueke not getting subbed at the first half? I mean, yeah, he should have been subbed off. How many subs do we have? How many subs do we have, by the way? All right, let's see what you guys have to say in the live chat. Indigo JD Yeti. Hey Shant, appreciate your insights on the game and Chelsea. I can see you watch a lot of football. Keep it real. Big love from Joburg, South Africa. Big up to you, Indigo JD. Do subscribe to my channel, which is on the link. Big up to you, my man. Thank you so much for the support. It means a lot to me. It really does. It really does. Steven Michaels, Ishan Maresca will flop next season harder than. Oh yeah, I think so. I'm getting that same feeling, Steven. I'm getting the same feeling. I don't want to sound negative. I want him to do very good, but I'm getting that same feeling. You just on the basis of gut feelings. Yeah, I'm feeling the same. But I hope. I'd love to be proven wrong. I'd love to be proven wrong, man. Yeah, I mean, Joshua, I have the same question, man. How many subs do we have in the match? Oliver Giroud is on, guys. Giroud, good to see you, buddy. Oliver Giroud is on. We're gonna soon start with the second half. We're gonna soon start with it. How many subs do we have? Anybody, if someone knows this information, let me know. Yeah, guys, we started with the second half. Let's see, where do we go from here? Akhil says Giroud has been terrible for the LAFC. Don't expect him to do anything. I don't expect him either. I don't want him to do anything either. But let's see. I hope he doesn't, because the scoreline is not very pleasing. By the end of first half, 1-0. Oh my days, no. It's a risk. It's a huge risk. Gino says, bro, it's Ishan, ISHAN, but it's okay. Realistically, when are we getting knocked out? Why do you want to get knocked out, Ben? Why do you want to get knocked out? We're in it to win it. You know what I mean? In it to win it. Oh, that's a brilliant pass by Enzo. Cole Palmer now. What is wrong with Cole Palmer? Bro, he's frustrating me now. He's absolutely frustrating me now. There's something wrong with Cole Palmer, guys. There's something wrong. 5 subs like in any other competition. Ishant. It's not even Ishant. It's Ishan, not the Tishan. Yeah, see. Steven got it right. Giroud just received his Gucci shirt and coming on. Lol. Ruth, I am from Pune, bro. Mrs. back.
So, what's going on, Hishan? What subs happen?
Giroud is on. Giroud is on.
Okay.
For Chelsea, Romeo Lavia and Reece James is out. Gusto and Enzo is on.
Okay.
After Enzo came in, I think so. There is the attack is much more balanced with Enzo's cheeky passes. Because what I can see is even in the first half, LAFC has a lot of gaps in the midfield, which was to be capitalized, but just because of a brilliant gameplay by Madueke and Palmer, we couldn't do that in the first half. The second half, I think so, Enzo is trying to capitalize on those spaces or the gaps in the midfield. But Miz, I want to ask you as well, what's wrong with Cole Palmer, man?
I don't know, bro. Look, I don't know, Ishan. I really don't know. All I'll say, maybe he just needs to stop overthinking. Maybe he just needs to be a little bit more instinctive. He's in the right places, Ishan. Like a lot of people talk about, oh, he's not in the right position. I feel like he is. He's central. He drifts a little bit to the wide, and then he comes into like that's where we want him to operate as well. It's just, I don't know, man. The bad form has continued, but then, like Ishan, if you remember against Real Betis in the final, he killed it. He killed that match, bro.
He did.
So
he did.
It's not like there's been a long patch where he wasn't good, but then there's been matches where he's shown what Cole Palmer's all about. We just, look, I don't know, bro. Let's just hope that it all turns around soon and he puts more consistency on his name. The class is there. It's just the form, you know. They say, the old saying, class is permanent, form is temporary.
Yeah. Bro, Jackson, man. Bro.
This is lovely. Pedro Neto. Oh, man, what a touch from Jackson. Wow. What a world-class touch.
Why is Delap not on yet, man? Delap should be on already.
He needs to get on, man. Delap needs to get on. If anything...
Go on,
Ishan, bro.
Oh, should I? Okay. So I was saying that I understand the substitution of Reece James and Romeo Lavia is because we're trying to manage the time in order to keep them fit to play.
Yeah.
But having Madueke, allowing him to start the second half is a crime, bro. It's an actual crime.
You know, I just remembered in against Real Betis, I think it was Reggio Park, who said, "Mother Chudueke."
Bro, that was the best, man.
I can't forget that, bro. Mother Chudueke. Oh shit, my days.
I think so. If not for the deflection, that would have been in.
Ishan, when you see our team, there's some good players, no doubt.
Yeah.
Like midfielders are good. Some players are off form, of course, but I feel like there's two places where there's distinct issues. Oh no, Kukurea got oh my days.
Wow, what a shot.
Thank you for that. Thank
What
you for
was that?
Oh, we were cooked there. Yeah, where's bro shooting? Bro
Bro,
was
this
shooting.
is worse than Jackson, man.
Bro was shooting to the next game. He's shooting to the next game. Ishan, when you look at our team, I feel like there's some distinct problems. One, goalkeeper. I feel like goalkeeper is a big problem.
Yeah.
And two, I feel like our attack. Obviously, Delap will be different, but when there's Jackson, Neto, and Madueke, like that's a distinct problem. Like I'm not saying Neto is a problem. Like Neto can be good as well, but you know, that's an issue. That area is a bit of an issue for us.
Yeah, it is. It is. I think so. The bigger emerging problem currently is Madueke, Mother Chodueke. You know what I mean? He's not been good, man. He's not been good. He's not been good. I mean, look, Jackson, we know the problem and we've tried to address it or maybe bring a competition to him with the likes of Liam Delap. But we'll have to do something with this Madueke because it can't go like that. He's not the levels. He's just not. I'm sorry. He's not. And look, we know the fact that Palmer is not playing to his levels as well. And now it's been some good period of time is that Palmer is not at the best peak of his performance. If you surround him with players like Madueke and Jackson, who equally is not performing or probably is going downward trajectory, it's not going to be good for the team, man.
Yeah, I agree, bro. I agree.
How many times will you have Cucurella save us, Neto save us, Enzo Fernandez save us? You can't have these guys to perform and give you goals every single time. You need to have your prime attackers to give you goals.
I agree. Enzo Fernandez with a cross.
Oh wow!
Oh shit!
Oh wow!
How did that not go in? How did that not go in?
Did Hugo Lloris save that?
No, I think it hit the post and then it just went across the face.
Jackson, man.
That was actually a good header from Jackson. Oh no, it didn't even. It hit the defender. It hit the defender. Cole Palmer again now.
Was that Jackson or Tosin? I don't know, but yeah.
It was Jackson. It was Jackson. Yeah. Cole Palmer cross, lovely. Oh my days. Where is everyone? Where is everyone, bro? It seems like we have so many people in the box, but no one ever gets behind any of these crosses.
No one, man. Nobody reads it, or nobody wants to go to take it. I don't know.
You'd think after playing with each other, 12 months under the new manager, there'd be some level of understanding. Like, where is it?
Right. Where is it, man?
I don't know. I find it quite strange.
And most probably in these situations, in these type of crosses, your center forward has to be up there, at least in and around the cross, but he's nowhere to be found. You would see the likes of Cucurella going for the headers and scoring eventually. We've seen that in the past season. If that's the case where your left back is scoring headers, you should hide yourself in the closet as a striker.
I mean, imagine, Ishan, if it was like a top striker. You just know that striker is getting in behind all of these crosses, or most of these crosses. You just know.
Yeah.
It's almost as if Jackson actually doesn't know how to be a striker. It's like he doesn't know. It's not in his nature to be a striker.
Correct.
Yeah.
Bro, that left-hand side. Oh.
Nice. Come on.
Oh my days.
Oh.
Bro,
You see
so
what
the
I mean,
attack-
Ishan? Like,
Yeah.
it's boring, bro. I find boring.
Yeah, there's no
Oh my
excitement.
God,
There's no
bro. What a
enthusiasm.
save.
Go on. Oh my days. Look at that.
Well,
That-
they almost scored. They probably should have scored. That should have been a
They
goal.
should have. Yeah, this should have been a goal. Our defense is sleeping. Such an easy counterattack.
You see why Sanchez is our number one goalkeeper? I never want to hear anything bad about Sanchez from you, Ishan. Never. Say sorry.
Oh my days. You know, me and my friend always has to have a jab. It's like during Kepa times. It's like one save by Kepa, and we're like, oh, that's his top 5 save. That is the third number. Next time he's gonna make 2 more. We're gonna add that in top 5.
We're out here counting, keeping accounts. We're
Yeah.
accounting. We're accountants of Sanchez. Hopefully we come alive later on in the half. Like, I don't know. I mean, we were very scintillating against Real Betis in the final. But I don't know, bro. I just don't. I find overall our game very boring, Ishan. I have to say. Like, I just find us very boring, bro.
Yeah.
But Cucurella is down. What happened to him? But this referee, all he knows is yellow cards. But look, I appreciate he's giving LA Galaxy player a yellow card. That's good.
Spamming yellow, man. Spamming yellow.
Spamming yellow, bro. Did Cucurella cop a elbow or something? Yeah, must have copped something.
And that left side is so dried up. From that Madueke side, it's so dried up. So dried up.
Yeah.
No creativity whatsoever from that left side.
No excitement, no creativity, just I know it was very late for you yesterday, Sean, but Palmeiras and Porto was such a good game, bro. It was such a good game.
You told me the same thing when you finished watching Inter Miami versus Al Ahly. You said the game was interesting to watch. It might be a 0-0, but
yeah, it was 0-0, but it was very interesting to watch. Because there was stuff happening. Like there was stuff like, oh shit, close call. Oh shit, oh man, oh great defending. Like here, it's like is side to side, la, yeah, la la, my baby. Yeah, remember when young mothers they do that to their little kid to put them to bed? You know why they put them to bed? You know why they were able to? They're able to put them to bed. You know why?
Why?
Side to side when you go side. Side to side when you go side to side.
Oh my days, the inference, man.
Everyone to bed when you go side to side.
Wow. The inference there. Crazy. It is actually that side to side.
But look at the PSG and Atletico Madrid game we watched yesterday, Ishan.
Yeah.
Look at that midfield, bro. Look at that midfield.
Yeah.
That midfield was doing, remember Zorro with his that Zorro with his sword. How Zorro does Zorro, you remember the Zorro? He used to do the sign, the Z.
Yeah.
He used to do the Z sign. But that midfield is doing just Palmer.
I am really concerned with this guy, Miss. I am really concerned.
You are,
What
aren't you?
is
You're very concerned.
what is
Dilap's
happening?
coming on. Dilap's coming on, bro. Dilap's coming on. Dilap's coming
This was a
on.
good move though by Palmer, but I'm concerned. What is happening to him, man? I mean, this is LAFC, and you're gonna play Champions League next season. You think so? If you're not gonna cut it out against LAFC, do you think so? You're gonna stand a chance against like the PSGs, the Barcelonas, the Real Madrid?
Bro. No chance. No chance, bro. This is what I mean. Like, we need to understand there's a lot of upgrading that needs to happen, bro. Lots of upgrading.
Yeah.
Lots of upgrading that needs to happen. Watch how that Benfica versus Boca Juniors game turns out to be amazing game. Watch. That's probably going to be lit. I hope Dilap comes on and just scores, bro. I just hope he scores.
Yeah, miss. A lot of the guys are saying Palmer right wing. I mean, Yared in the chat is also saying, and most of the people are, advocating on that thing. Palmer should be on the right wing. We can play Neto on the left, maybe someone in the attacking mid. But what do you think? So Palmer, if you put him in the right wing, will that bring a change? Will that bring a change to how he's playing with the output that he's bringing out?
I mean, look, he is on the right wing right now. Look at him now. He's on the right wing, and then he just lost the ball. Even the last move, Ishan was right. He was in the right side. So
yeah.
I mean, does it really matter how the formation looks like and where he is? Like he's there. He's there. He's bro. Thank you, Ya Allah. Thank you, Madueke.
Oh wow. Yes.
Oh my God.
Yes, that is satisfaction. This should have been halftime. Mother Chodueke is out. Where is Rejo Park? Sorry for stealing a line, by the way. You own it. But it's Mother Chodueke.
100%, man. Tariq George, please, brother. I pray, kill it, bro. Just kill it. And Dilap, yes. What substitute? Because of that, my man of the match? My man of the match is Enzo Maresca.
Yeah. Look at this.
My man of the match is Enzo Maresca. I'm putting... My man of the match is Enzo Maresca.
Rejo Park is not... Needs to hesitate, man. Rejo. You might as well need to hesitate a bit, brother. You know what Miz is doing? He's going onto Twitter and he's tweeting Maresca as a man of the match. For getting Nani out, Jackson out.
He's my man of the match. I don't care what anyone else says. My man of the match is Enzo Maresca today. He's won the show. He's won it all. He's won it all. He's won it all for me. He's won my heart. Enzo Maresca, give him another 7-year contract, bro, just because of that. Bro, what a masterclass substitution, Ishan. He picked out the two absolute numpties in the team. He identified where the issue was. He identified the problem, and he said, I'm about to remove the problem. I want to live a happy life. I'm removing the problem from my life. I don't want to suffer anymore. We must not suffer. We must not suffer.
We must not
suffer. Not Antonio Conte. We must suffer. No, we must not suffer.
Oh, wow. Brilliant. But lost the ball at the end of the day. But...
Come on. Hopefully now. Wow, Cole Palmer, what was that, bro? Oh, George. Palmer. I hope Dilap scores a couple of goals and then that's it. He just tells Nicholas Jackson, yeah, brother, time to take a back seat now. Enjoy the back seats. Let's go, Cole Palmer. See where he's picking up the ball again, Ishan? Right. Right wing.
Yeah.
He's picking up from right wing. I mean, what more can we like? What do we? There's not much we can ask. Come on, Tyreek George. Come on, Georgie boy. Come on, Georgie boy. Enzo Fernandez. Ishan, would you say you're a little bit disappointed with the scoreline 1-0?
Oh, 100%. 100%. What is this? Some kind of snooze fest? What is this? Some kind of Jigglypuff settings? If you know Pokemon, you'd know what I'm talking about. Jigglypuff. That Pokemon who's to sing and everybody sleeps, right? Chelsea is the one who plays and everybody sleeps.
Yeah. Jigglypuff.
Yeah. There you go. There you go. My man knows Pokemon.
Just because I'm 40 doesn't mean that I don't know Pokemon, bro. But you have to realize this is 2025, you know? Pokemon came in probably late 90s. I used to be in high school. I was in year 7 or year 8 when I started playing Pokemon.
What cartoon does Ilhan watch now, man?
He watches a lot of Pokemon. He does watch a lot of Pokemon. He did used to watch a little bit of Dragon Ball Z recently. What else does he watch? He watches a lot of like YouTubers. He's not really much into cartoons that much. He watches a lot of like YouTubers, like gamers. He watches a lot of gaming stuff. People that are doing Pokemon games. So he's watching them. That's what he does. George, come on, George. Come on, Georgie boy. Good stuff.
What's your thoughts on the jersey number 9 curse, man? Delap's got that number 9.
Nah, bro. I think Delap will be fine, bro. Delap is a robust player, man. Even if that jersey number 9, if he can manage to do what he did for Ipswich, come on, Delap. Come on, Delap. Come on, Delap. Oh, bro. Already he's done more than enough than Jackson.
Yep.
Already he's done 90%, maybe even 150% of what Jackson's done. More. Look at that run, Ishan. Look at that run in behind.
Yeah. He got out well. He took that defender one-on-one really well.
And he almost set up, who was that? Enzo Fernandez?
Cucurella, no? Or was it Enzo?
It was Enzo Fernandez. Already he's done enough. Bro, Delap, you've already won the competition. You already won the competition.
Jackson,
it didn't take too long.
Release.
This is what I mean. Like Jackson this season, I'm not going to be as lenient. Last 2 seasons I've been lenient. Jackson, I need more, bro. I need more. Oh, what a ball through.
Something is wrong. Miz, I'm telling you. Something is wrong with this guy.
Bro, he's not calm. He's not letting his basic instincts take over. It's like, look, that's a goal. That's a goal for... Do you know how uncharacteristic it is for Palmer to blast it for a 6? Ishan, that's a goal for him.
Yes, that's correct.
It's uncharacteristic, bro.
That's not who Palmer is. He doesn't blast ball like that. He, places it well in the bottom corner.
That would have been a finesse. That would have been a finesse, bro.
He would have curled that in beautifully. What is, bro? I am concerned.
He's jumping. It's like he's too much eager to score. Calm, Palmer. Breathe.
To a level where he's becoming erratic.
Yeah, erratic. Erratic is the word. Palmer, just breathe in, breathe out. It'll come. Naturally, it will happen. It's like he's forcing it now. Look at Caicedo gliding. Look at him glide. Look at him glide. Yes. Bro, what's this referee doing, bro?
What is this
What's
referee,
this guy?
man?
Someone farts, yellow card. Someone let one loose, yellow card.
Yellow card.
Someone blinked, restart. But tell me where the foul is here. Tell me where the foul is. I'm failing to see where the foul is there.
There's a referee needs to be released, bro.
Oh, some people are saying that was offside. Was that offside? Who was offside? Bro, look at Malo Gusto, bro. Just lunging in like an...
Oh.
Bro, when are we going to talk about Malo Gusto, Ishan? What's happened to this guy?
Bro, Malo Gusto disappeared.
What has happened to Malo Gusto? He used to, under Pochettino, it was something. Now, what is he?
Yeah. He's Marlo Gusto. Meri Marlo Gusto, you know.
What's happened to him, bro? What's happened to him?
An
Sad.
interesting thing. With Pochettino, Cucurella wasn't that good. Gusto was very good. With Maresca, Cucurella super good. Gusto has just declined.
Yeah, it's one of the main reasons is Cucurella is far more suited in that inverted role.
Yeah,
He understands exactly what Maresca. Oh, look at that beautiful Cucurella, beauty. Come on, Palmer. Let it just easy, Palmer. Let basic instincts take over. Instinctive football. Bro, what's this referee doing? What's this guy doing? Oh, it's Caicedo. Shit. Nah, you're right. That's good referee. Good boy referee.
Oh,
by the way,
Cucurella
any
is
reason
also
why
down.
we need to any reason why we need to keep Caicedo on? Like, can we not bring in Santos? Is that not an option? Or
Yeah, get Caicedo out, man. Probably could have got Cucurella out as well.
Cucurella looks like he's finished, bro. Damn.
Do we have 2 substitutions left? I don't think so.
Rachel Park, thank you so much for the super chat, guys. I think Palmer is depressed or something. He can't be bothered in interviews. Looks mentally depleted. Maybe don't start him anymore. Look, he could have taken some time off in this group stages.
Yeah, he could have. But again, since he's not at the best of this form, the thought process would be maybe give Palmer the minutes and let him score as is, get his confidence back. But again, there's a risk factor. If he does not do what he's supposed to do against it, like LAFC, he's gonna degrade more with his confidence level. And this game is one of them. He's not played well at all.
Yeah. LA night. Yeah. I have to say, Sean, he's becoming one of my favorites lately, bro. He really is.
Yeah. Look, I like LA Knight now. I like Alistair Black too. I like Alistair Black.
I've been watching a lot of LA Knight clips lately because it's all on social media.
Yeah.
Bro, he's so good on the mic. He's so good.
He's very good.
He's so good. You know what? I think it's high time. WWE needs to push him, bro. He needs to be pushed, bro. Enough of this United States champion, this, that, the other nonsense that he was part of before. He's too big for that, bro. He was way too big for that LA Knight.
Well, he's been lurking around for 2 years.
Come on, Dilap. Come on, Dilap.
Bro.
I mean, look, the idea was good. The idea was good, and he was trying to use it.
What? He should have just taken a shot. Why didn't he just shoot?
My man straight away, Sean. Dilap painted.
Google it too.
5 minutes. We just seen 5 minutes, and he's already over.
He's over the lap. Google Etu worries that number 9 has taken over Lamb.
Dilap needs the overlap.
Dilap needs the overlap. Do we have substitutions left? Because I'm concerned with Caicedo and Cucurella burning themselves out.
Burn it down.
We need a WWE watch along soon.
Soon, bro. Soon. How many subs have we done? I'm sure we've got subs left.
We've done 3, right? Or 4.
Is that all? 4. Is that? I'm sure we get 5. I'm sure we get 5.
5, right? So 1 is left.
Yeah.
Probably get Andre Santos in, and
get Caicedo out, bro. Let's just get Caicedo out.
But Cucurella is a concern to miss because we don't have a backup for him.
Yeah, who's going to come on for Cucurella? Who's the left back? Is Ishe Samuel Smith there? Is he there?
Maybe.
Ishan, I'm not very comfortable with this scoreline, bro. For some reason, I'm not very comfortable.
Yeah, I'm not either, man. I'm not either.
Oh, Giroud was lurking, bro. He was lurking for a header.
Watch out for the process. Watch out.
Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh, shit.
Oh. Oh, my days. Watch out, man. Watch out. That should have been 2. That should have been 2 easily. I mean, LA could have scored 2. One before and this one.
If the same PSG played yesterday, played us today, that Atletico Madrid score would have been a blessing.
Double. Yeah. Double that score against us.
Bro, the level is quite scary, huh? Where PSG is and where we are.
Yes.
The gap shouldn't be gapping that much. The gap is gapping.
The gap is gapping too much, man. We're making LAFC look like, I don't know, Man City, Liverpool.
And it's just 1 goal as well, Ishan. So it's pretty... Come on, Cole Palmer. Ball in behind. Cross coming in.
Go on.
Yes. Finally. Enzo Fernandez goal. Thank you very much. I think Delap with the assist. Beautiful assist. Bro, this guy has done more, bro. Liam Delap, honestly, Shan. He's already done too much. Liam Delap, you've already done too much. Lovely. Again in behind Liam Delap. And beautiful cross, actually. Hey.
Oh, that is a beautiful
Delap.
cross.
Hey, Liam Delap.
That's a good cross. That is a good cross. And again, Enzo Fernandez, good run into the box. Because apart from him, I don't think so anybody was close.
Yeah. This is why it's important to have Enzo Fernandez, because he gets into the box, Ishan. And he adds that. He's been scoring a lot of goals, by the way, Ishan. Enzo Fernandez has been scoring a lot of goals for us.
Yes.
Finally, bro. Finally, some breathing space. GNT, no one chat to me about Jackson ever again. Yeah.
100%. Yes. Thank you for saying that. Thank you for the super chat. Bro, I don't want to see Jackson starting in the next game.
No, he cannot. He cannot, bro. But off the back of this game, how can you even advocate for Jackson? Like, on what basis do you start Jackson next game? On what basis?
Yeah.
It just cannot happen. Dinesh, thank you so much for the super chat. Jackson would have shot where Delap was. Yeah, I mean, What a lovely cross from Delap, man. What a lovely cross.
Oh my God.
Oh, wow. What a
Whoa.
save. What a
Whoa.
save, bro. What a save.
Whoa.
What a save. Wow.
We chose to sleep after scoring 2.
No, it's not sleep time yet. One more goal, please. Come on. Big up to Liam Delap. Big up to Enzo Fernandez. He's been scoring these type of goals quite a lot all throughout the season that just finished in the Premier League. And already loving Liam Delap's running behinds, his physicality, his football, bro, his IQ. Ishan, talk to me about his IQ so much better.
Yeah, it is. It is 100%. 100%. That run, that initial chance that he tried to create as well, and that cross. I've not seen Jackson make that cross like that. I mean, the color cross. Wow, beautiful. A good start for the lap. A very good start for the lap. I would love it if he gets onto the score sheet.
He deserves. From the little bits he's already shown, he deserves. I hope Enzo Fernandez or Cole Palmer set him up, set the boy up, man. Set this striker up, get him on the scorecard, get him feeling good, for Chelsea Football Club scoring.
You know, one thing that Delap needs to take care of is also we just saw that couple of crosses from Cole Palmer which just got wasted. Nobody took care of it, or nobody could reach it. Delap needs to study that and capitalize on those crosses. If he does that, it's gonna be a great addition to the team where Palmer would create so much more than what he is doing right now.
Bro, why is Nkunku coming on, bro?
What, bro? Get him out.
I mean,
already.
okay, I understand Esugu, no problems, but
yeah,
looks like Esugu is going to be Caicedo replacement, and what about Santos? It would have been nice to see Santos,
man? Or else get a Manguyu, man. I don't mind. Let's play 2 strikers. I don't mind.
Bro, come on. Nkunku, get your popcorn out, bro. You're here to just watch. You're here to spectate. Nkunku, you might as well do the watch along while you're there.
Bro, watch Nkunku just roam around, walk around, waste time. He's already jogging. Look at that.
Well, look at him. He doesn't even feel like he can see it in his body language. He doesn't want to be.
Yeah. Bro, Palmer has had a stinker miss, and I'm concerned, man.
Look, my only thing about Palmer is the class is there, and I'm hoping that it just switches back on. It would be a bit different for me if he wasn't a classy player and his form was also bad. Then I'd be all over him. But I just have to hope that it comes good soon.
Yeah.
Well done. Look at this from Cucurella and everyone. Wow, nice. Come on, lads. Now it's free flowing, moving nicely.
We're making them look like a Champions League team, man. Come on. Smash 2 more goals. They're not the level. Come on, guys. Oh.
Come on, Cucurella. Lovely. Oh, what the hell, Nkunku? Were you just watching the ball go past you? We just watched the ball go past him.
He's just roaming around. Slow walking.
Excellent. Well done, Tosin. That's good. Well done from Tosin. I hate when I see this thing. They're trying to get Nkunku's value up. What value, bro? This final 5 minutes is going to raise his value to 100 million Nkunku.
But even if that was the case, he's not helping himself. He's just roaming around, loitering around.
Go Delap.
Brilliant!
Go Delap.
Brilliant by Delap. What?
Excellent Delap. Good stuff from Delap, bro.
Go on.
Go. Oh,
I
that
like
cross, if it was just there for Delap, if that cross was there.
I like that. Bro,
already
Delap
Delap.
Class.
Strength, physicality, hold up, link up. He's done enough already for me to start the next game and just start from here.
Bro, if he does not start the
every
next game ahead of Jackson, bad decisions.
Then I have to say Jackson has nudes of Maresca. I have to say that. There's no two ways about that. Jackson must have some nudes. And Jackson's probably threatening, look, I'm going to put this public and everyone's going to see your little papu.
What was that cross, man? What was that corner? Wastage. Why isn't Enzo taking corners?
Yeah. Should be taking corners, Enzo. It is scary though, Ishan, that we can't be going into next season with Delap and Jackson. It needs to be a bit more.
Yes. Thank you for saying that.
GNT, thank you so much for the super chat. Delap, please excite me just like this all season. Yeah. I think we have to be busy in this market, Ishan. We have to.
Yeah. As much as Delap has had a promising start, you cannot run away from the truth that he's not a finished product, and
he's a kid, bro. He's still young. Bro.
Yeah.
I mean, 22. Yeah. Some people say, what kid? But still young. So he still needs to develop. So need one more. Do
you think so? Ekitiki and Delap would be a good pick for next year?
Yeah. Could be good.
Or would you reckon João Pedro and Delap?
Yeah, look, I don't mind João Pedro either, but I don't know. João Pedro might cost a bit of money. Brighton, you know how they do business with us. I think now there's some rumors about him going to Newcastle. Ekitike is too expensive. Look, bottom line, Ishan, we're not going to do anything expensive. So look into the the local grocery store for some cheap discounts. Look into your neighbor's backyard, garage sale, that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
But what is this, Ishan? Delap is very slow. Where did we get this idea from that he's slow?
When did
From
you
what
see
I'm
that,
seeing,
mate?
he's quite fast. From what I'm seeing, he's quite fast.
Yeah, he is.
I mean, how much more quicker do we want him to be? Flash. Yeah, he's fast. Like, from what I'm seeing, he's fast. Like, I don't know, what more do we want?
Man saying even after that, bring back Giroud instead of Jackson,
Mad. Malo Gusto. Pedro Neto. Wow, Pedro Neto played the whole game. Has Nkunku touched the ball yet, by the way? Has Nkunku touched the ball?
No. He's touched himself.
Where is he? Where is he in the field? Where is he? Where's Nkunku?
Touching himself, maybe.
Look for the look for the guy that's got the popcorn on his hand. That's where Nkunku is. I can't see him on the field. Where is he? Where is Nkunku? I can't see him on the field. Where is he? Oh, is that him on the ball now? Yeah, there you go. That's finally I saw him. He's on the ball.
Look at that. Another yellow card spam.
Referee. I think the referee thinks yellow card means like you're doing good job. Well done. Apparently Nkunku's upping his value, Ishan. Stock market. You know the stock market, how it just changes in value? It's rising. Every second it's rising. Upping his value. Nkunku's upping his value, bro. Nkunku upping his value by selling more popcorn.
If you
nice go, Delap. Look at this Delap, bro.
Oh, what a save.
Was that a save?
Yeah, that has to be a save, isn't it?
That's it. That's full time. Ladies and gentlemen, 2-0. Look, I think the match really started to become more exciting when Delap and Tariq, especially when Delap came on. I was more into the game. Before that, I wasn't interested. If I'm being absolutely honest, Delap did a lot more in that 15, 20 minutes or whatever. How many minutes did Delap play? 20 minutes?
20
Delap
minutes.
did a lot more in that 20 minutes as opposed to what Jackson did in 70 minutes of football. There is no way Delap can be benched anymore. I think Delap needs to be the starter. And Enzo Fernandez as well. Enzo Fernandez was also someone who was a very good influencer as soon as he came on, got that goal as well. But overall, look, it's been boring. I'm not going to lie. It's been boring. I just hope with the likes of Enzo Fernandez and Delap, who are hopefully going to start next match, it should give us a little bit more different touch. We kept a clean sheet. They could have scored in the second half. And nothing much more to harp on about. As I said, my man of the match is, I know Pedro Neto scored and whatnot, but he was barely, I didn't see Pedro Neto that much more after that goal, if I'm being absolutely honest. As I've said, and I'm still going to maintain, my man of the match is Enzo Maresca. For bringing on Delap and Tariq George. Even though Tariq George, I thought Tariq George was better than Madueke. For the very little that Tariq George did, he was still better than Madueke, which just shows how much Madueke actually did for us, which is nothing. 3 points picked up. We move on to the next game, but it has to improve. Ishan, what's your thoughts, bro?
No, I think so. It was a very uninterested game. It looked like the players were not interested 100%. Look, there are some serious concerns that we need to fix. Like, fix big time. Cole Palmer, please fix up soon, my man. Please, we want you back like you were in the first half of this concluded season or the previous season, please. It's a
It was a
request.
stinky performance, actually. It was a stinky performance from Cole Palmer.
Bro, there is something wrong. I'm concerned with you, buddy. If you're hearing me out, look, all the number 10 jersey from number 20, all of that is good. All right, take it. We respect it. We appreciate it. But the performance like this is not okay. It's not okay. You're coming down from the best of the performers in the pitch to the worst of the performance in the pitch. You've been talked about with the likes of Madueke and Jackson. That's not good. And it's been for a long time now. I'm concerned, man. You need to rack up the game, because if it's not against LAFC and these guys, these level of teams, how are you going to play against the likes of PSG, Madrid, Bayern Munich, and all of these giants? You know what I mean? So, bro, you'll have to rack up. And there are some other concerns as well. Madueke, I don't want to see you feature in this Club World Cup. But, it's done. It's done. Nicholas Jackson, please leave. Please leave. Liam Delap is done, like Miss said. Just 10-15 minutes of Liam Delap, he's done better than you the entire match that you are on. Right? So Liam Delap should be starting in the next match. Jackson, bro, you need to rack up, or else, what's there to rack up? My stand is very simple. Find yourself a new club. That's what I would say. I'm not hiding away. Madueke, bro, Miss, somewhere down the line, this wing area also has become a concern, because Madueke is not playing well. We need a change there. We've got Sancho out. With Modric is down and out. We need a revamp in the wing as well, man, and especially on the. Yeah, we need a revamp. We need a winger. So, yeah, the game 2-0, all right. We missed few chances in the first half, but again, look, it was like Miss told, it was a very boring game. Not very much creativity on the pitch. The creativeness and the intense racked up once Enzo Fernandez and Lam Delap came on. But before that, it was just stale. Yeah, we could have done better, but again, we gave them chances as well. If they would have capitalized it, this match probably could have ended in 2-2, right? So at the end of the day, I think so. It's all right. We move. Who's your man of the match performance? Enzo Maresca, man. Where is the option? Enzo Fernandez. No. Where is Maresca? But for this, I would give it to
Ishan,
Delap.
look at the option.
Oh, what is Nicholas Jackson doing there?
This is what I'm saying.
What? Holy moly!
By the way, this is from
Chelsea.
This is from Chelsea app.
Wow, these people are, bro.
Did we watch the same game?
What is this?
That's why I was like, Ishan, you're not watching. You're not seeing. He's just talking about Fernandez and Maresca. First option is Nicholas Jackson in player of the match.
Oh, this is criminal settings. Who's the admin? Who's setting up this page, man? He should be sacked. Should be released. Sackable offense. Sackable offense. I don't want to see Nicholas Jackson start any of the games.
What did he do to be an option?
maybe that assists. Maybe that assists to Neto. That's it. Just that.
Is that it?
Is that it? That's it.
Wow.
I'd rather would have put.
Look at Dilap.
Caicedo,
Dilap's in the option. I probably would have put Caicedo, by the way. Dilap played 20 minutes and he's in the option. That just shows what he has done in 20 minutes.
Yeah.
Incredible. I'm just baffled that he's actually I'm just baffled that Nicholas Jackson actually an option. They might as well just put Madueke there. You should just put Madueke if that's the case. Because bro, get out of my live chat right now, bro. Like seriously, if you don't like or you don't want to hear it, then get the F out of my live chat. Why are you here? No one wants your damn self here. Get out, bro. Get yourself out of here.
Guys,
you guys are so negative. Bro, it's talking like we're talking facts. What do you want me to do?
people are actually coming
Look at
and
this.
saying
Look at
that
this. Look at this.
Jackson
Look at
had a
this.
good
Look
game.
at this guy. Look at this guy. What has Dilap done that Nico has not?
Oh,
You see the people you deal with. You see the people we
bro,
deal with in the fan base. What has Dilap done
bro.
that Nico hasn't done?
Oh my days. Oh my days. What are you guys on? What game? Which game are you watching, man? It's
Oh, all of a
crazy.
sudden, what is this? Stop being harsh on Jackson. Was good, not great. What? Like, I don't get this, bro. I don't get this. I really don't understand it. All of a sudden, he's a good player. All of a sudden, he's had a good game. What is this?
Ballon d'Or, man. Imagine if you'd score a goal. These guys would go for Ballon d'Or. Oh, Nicholas
Bro,
Jackson,
look at
Ballon d'Or.
this.
Come on.
Did
Let's
we
go.
watch the same game, bro? What facts, bro? Jackson was screwed, bro. Just stop. Live chat. Did we watch the same game? Look, Jackson wasn't bad.
Guys,
Jackson
you
wasn't
need to
bad.
rewatch. You need to rewatch it. Just take the assist out of the game and rewatch. Believe me. Take the assist. Forget about the fact that he assisted and just rewatch the entire game. He got 70 minutes. He was there in the pitch for 70 minutes.
Wow. 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 Seems you're on a hate campaign, mate. Jackson was not okay. Maybe I need to watch that again. Maybe he wasn't bad.
Let's watch that again. Yeah. Or maybe let's do one thing, miss. We'll watch that assist time and time again for like 90 minutes, and then probably we'll be like, oh, he's a brilliant game. He's got a brilliant game.
Well, there's a lot of people that are saying he was good.
Because the PR says he's had a man of the match-esque performance, giving him the first option in the name.
Wow. 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 I might actually put a poll, actually, because this is quite strange. Did we watch a different game? How was Jackson's performance? Good, bad, average. So start him, I guess, Ishan. Start him next game.
Oh my days! I'm not watching that game.
What?
I'm not.
Dilap bench again.
What is happening?
Shall we do that?
I don't understand what kind of game are you guys watching? I mean, what kind of delusionality
Jackson
is that?
was decent. There you go. Look at this, bro. Jackson was decent.
Oh my days!
We've forgotten.
So
forgotten everything. We've forgotten everything about that match. That's beautiful. I love it. This is fantastic to see our fan base. I love this, man.
Beautiful fan base, man.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Now let's bench Delap again. I don't mind at all, actually.
Oh no! I ain't watching that game. if Maresca selects Jackson over Delap again,
bro, Ishan, it's not like one or two people. It's not one or two people. Many are saying he had a good game. Many.
So be it.
Many are saying he had a good game.
We'll have to probably rewatch the highlight.
I guess Madueke had a good game as well, live chat.
Oh, 100%. Yeah, Madueke. Why wasn't he on the player of the match options?
Freedom Don, the fact is this Maresca doesn't have the players that he needs. Our wingers need to step up, and Palmer as well. Madueke and Gusto can be sold. Mad. Wow. Jackson, even Gino, Jackson played a 7 out of 10. Solid performance. Linking up, guys. Are we being serious? Jackson was dead. Oh, okay. So you're taking the piss. Okay, Jackson was dead.
Imagine if he would have scored in this game, people would have said, give him the Ballon d'Or. Have the standards fallen so low?
Next thing these people will say is that Madueke was prime Ronaldinho. Yeah, now Ishan, bro. Wow.
How the Santos have
Wow.
fallen down, man. Just a link up play, and he's good. 7 out of 10. 7 out of 10.
No,
Against LAFC.
Gino was joking. Gino was joking. Yeah,
Yeah, I mean,
Gino
but
was
he's
saying there's Jackson's.
yeah, I
Like
mean, he's
others,
referencing to the
yeah.
other guys. Yeah, he's referencing the other guys.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, that's what I'm saying. He's been decent. Has the levels fallen this down? We're playing against LAFC. We're coming out here saying that the game hasn't been good even after 2-0 because the levels are
Bro,
mad.
Ishan, after 152 votes, 31% said Jackson's been good. 1/3 of the fan base is saying Jackson's been good. This is not a joke.
Wow. It's not
This is scary actually. So
It
for
is.
them, they're quite appreciative, and half are saying he's been average. Only 20% are saying he's bad. So we are actually in the minority.
Yeah, we are.
Wow. Okay. Well, standard
one
has
more.
been set.
I mean,
Standard has been set.
there's another question that I'm interested to know. Would you start Jackson in the next game? That's pretty simple, right?
I won't. Me personally, I won't. But
I mean, the guys in the live chat.
Oh, put another poll. Okay, I'll put another poll.
Yeah,
That's a good poll. That'll give us a good indication exactly how you guys all feel. Who should start next game? Jackson.
Delap. Yeah, that's it. That's pretty black and white.
I'm keen to see. Wow. I mean,
guys, go and put your vote.
Ishan, we did see him wild touches, crazy decisions in the final third. Yes, one really good pass to Pedro Neto, but Pedro Neto did a lot of good work after that.
Right.
I don't remember. I swear to you, I don't remember anything else from him.
Even I mean, I don't
How many
remember
times
him.
did we say? How many times did we say those crosses were coming in? Where's our striker? Like, you'd think a striker would be there.
Yeah. Or did you forget about the first half shenanigans? Bro, the misses that he did.
No, we forget.
The ball well. Bro. Apparently, he's had a decent game. So,
mind of a goldfish. You know how goldfish, they forget?
Yeah.
You know how goldfish, they just forget? The mind of a goldfish.
Mind of a goldfish.
Incredible. Jackson was average. Trash player of the day was Noni. Look, Noni was poor. Like, that's not even a discussion. Even then, a lot of people will probably fight that, he was better. He was good. That's not even a conversation. But Jackson was in a much, much, much better. Do you know what I mean? And this is coming from someone who likes Jackson, by the way. It wasn't good. I think we should be able to say that. Do you know what I mean?
And just imagine, Miz, if he would have scored this game.
There was a header. There was a header, but that was blocked. It was blocked by the defender. There was a header. It was blocked by the defender.
Yeah. So
for me, Delap came on and he was far more robust.
Yeah. He was.
That's how I looked at it.
He was.
I find this strange. I find this very, very strange. In any case, Ishan, what do you think the outlook of this team now moving forward? What do you want to see? Do you want us to, because this one I felt like we weren't in our full gears. Okay, fine. First match of the competition. What do you think moving forward? Do you want more experimentation, or now let's start playing proper teams and let's get in on the gears? What do you think?
No, I think so. We need to give some time to these new guys, Esugo and Andre Santos. I think so. They deserve some good time. Andre Santos didn't even feature a minute this game. I think so. That was a bit harsh. He could have, probably been on the pitch after we scored the second goal. I know there wasn't much time left, but at least he could have got the smell of the pitch with the boys, right? Next game, I want him to be there to get some good time. Esugo as well. Look, Caicedo has been a bit concerning with the injuries. He was holding his knee, and it was a bit of a concern. Maybe if you want, you can probably, I don't know, start. Would it be possible? Would I be mad by saying maybe start Esugo next game? But I think so. I would, because I don't want to risk Caicedo getting injured. You know what I mean?
Andre Santos, yeah, that was a little bit disappointing. I really would have liked to have seen him get some minutes. But do you think, Ishan, it's true? Because there was this whole briefing that was out that Esugu's looked at Caicedo backup and Andre Santos is looked at Enzo Fernandez backup. So if Enzo is playing, then looks like naturally Santos is not going to play. Like if Enzo Fernandez is on the field, then Santos will not be in the field.
Right.
So I don't know, man. Because if that's the case, then Santos is probably not going to get much game time, is he?
But then, are you justifying his selection to this squad then? Why would you even select him? I mean, look, I think so. He can. Yeah. There's no harm in giving him some time in the second half in these kind of matches where you're leading. I don't feel any harm. Why don't you just get a sense of what he's actually is in real matches? Yes, he's having the training. He's running up and down with the boys. Agreed, but why not give him some actual game time with the boys in the actual matches? Maybe at least in the second half, So Andre Santos can be given some good game time.
This game would have been nice for Andre Santos to get something. I felt it would have been nice, but I think that's. Yeah, I agree with you, Ishan. It's a little bit harsh not getting any minutes at all. Something would have been nice. Ishan, Caicedo and Cucurella, they look like they're a little bit limping at the end.
Yes, correct.
Probably a little bit of break for them.
Yeah, 100%. And Miss, like I told you, some of my area of concern, one of them is left back, because I don't see us targeting any left back that desperately. But just imagine the fact there is only Cucurella and who we got. I don't think so. There's any out and out option.
Let me have a look at the bench. No, there's no one, bro. Who plays left back? Buddy Shield has to play.
No, I mean, it has to be someone very young. I mean, we can't be relying on that player, right? So left back is a concern for me as well. This transfer market, at least get someone who can cover up Cucurella. At least someone. I know what's happened with Renato Vega and all, but I don't think so. He's coming. Is he coming back? Probably he's gonna extend his stay there.
No, Renato Vega, he's back. But he's not part of the Club World Cup. He's not part of it.
Probably he's gonna go, right? Do you have any confidence of him staying?
No, he's gonna go because we're getting linked with that Jorel Hato from Ajax. So,
yeah. Maybe get a game. Correct. Maybe get a Jorel Hato, and he might be a good decent backup for Cucurella. But that's one area of concern for me. And Caicedo as well, man. Look, he's had a long season. He's played every game in the Premier League. And today as well, he's played the entire 90 minutes. So maybe give Dario Esugo the start. Maybe probably bring in Caicedo if you see any concern in the second half. But we'll have to do this, miss. It's a lot of games. Look, it's a lot of games. It's not easy. And these are high octane games, man. I mean, we made LAFC look good, which we shouldn't have. But then, look, if the other players are not giving the 100%, someone like a Caicedo has to, and he does, and he did it in this game as well. So it's not going to be easy for guys like him. So probably I would give some rest to Lavia and Caicedo both, and probably bring in a Esugo and start with Enzo Fernandez, and probably go on and bring Andre Santos later in the game.
Andre Santos. So, yep.
That's what I would do.
I agree. I agree. Look, for me, the highlight was getting to see Dilap, and I think he's going to be a bit of a hit for us, hopefully. And let's see. We've got a lot of work to do. Of course, this window, we need to make it count. We need to make it count big time. And yeah, we cannot move into next season undercooked. We need good quality players coming in and help us compete next season, because it's not going to be. Look, if we are somewhat struggling against teams like LAFC, as teams next season are going to be very difficult in the Premier League. So, the levels are going to be a lot higher. So yeah, anyway, look, 3 points, good. I'm very happy. We move on to the next game in the league. As I said, I don't have any doubt we're going to get out of the league. But after the league stage is over, after the group stage is over, there's no more Mickey Mouse teams. It's all going to be serious teams. So are we ready for some serious teams? That's the big thing. That is the question mark. Hopefully we can be ready. Ladies and gentlemen, smash up the like button. If you're here for the first time, subscribe. Make sure you subscribe to Ishan. The link is literally on the title. Give him all the love. Support him. Subscribe to him. You'll get to see a lot of content from him. See what his content's all about as well. Give that a subscription. And I'll drop the review within the next 20 minutes, half an hour or so, and I shall see you guys tomorrow. There won't be any more live stream for today, as much as I would have loved to, but I've got a lot of work that I need to do. Hopefully tomorrow we can reconvene and we can do some more live streams. To all the people that are wrestling lovers as well, unfortunately, no wrestling watch-alongs today. As I said, got a lot of work, and some of the lads I could probably. Yunus is going to go to bed. Ishan hasn't gone to bed as well. So we're going to take a little bit of break and then we'll reconvene. Until next time, everyone. Take care. See ya. Goodbye.